And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with some King of the Hill action. It's going to be quite a bit of fun. I shall be starting off as is the tradition, but if I do end up having a run like last time, I might have to bow out a little bit early of the King of the Hill. So just bear with me on that, guys. Right now, we're going to be getting our first player in, which is going to be Say. So let me go ahead and shoot them a message. Alrighty, you're up. Nice Warcraft 3 Night Elf avatar on this mighty foe. Yes, it is good. How you guys doing? Yes, play of the game. Starting the stream is indeed the play of the game, I suppose. All right. So we'll see if Say is here. Need to send your Steam ID. Send Steam ID. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the thumbnail. It's our usual King of the Hill format. However, today was different. The signups for King of the Hill were completely random. So yeah, we had, I think, 30-something signups. It always pains my soul. It's the worst thing about King of the Hills is I want to get everyone in to play, you know, but it's just, yeah, I can only go for so long. My hands are strong. All right, so we're going to get this guy added to our friends list here. There's a couple people with your name, so I'll need your Steam ID. Okay, let's do it to it. It's good. It gives people a moment to gather. All right, send your Steam number, friend code, please. All right, perfect. There we go. Yeah, we're just getting started. So for anyone joining, this is the beginning of the stream. I actually wanted to do the head-to-head with Sotek today, but he's been kind of MIA. Not sure. So we'll have to wait for him to come back, and we'll do it. Yeah, I'm really, like, every night I'm like, oh man, I want to play head-to-head campaign. It's so much fun. As a matter of fact, I'll be starting another head-to-head campaign when I finish the one with Sotek, just so I can have multiple going at once because I'm having so much fun with it. I'll be doing a head-to-head against King of the Dead, actually. So I was talking to him, so we're going to be doing that. All right, so just waiting for the Steam code from Say here, and then we'll get this started. Yes, we're doing it. A good hand-stretching session, yeah. Okay. All right, no worries. Say wants to be moved up on the list. So it's got to be Guac first. All right, 1 sec. No worries. Not a problem. So we'll get the guacamole up. The mighty Guac shall join us, and I'll do my picks and bans. Human Boy Yes Yes says, what did Megan Fox say to the Turin? Oh god, I'm waiting. Nothing. She was in the awe of the mullet. Oh, fair play. Mullet isn't visible today, though. I think I'm going to keep it for a while, actually. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it indeed. So, if Say is not going to play today, the next person who will be moved onto the main list is going to be Malverde. So Malverde, oh no, Energized. Energized, yeah. So Energized is after Falcon. Cool. 1 sec. Up on main list. So no Guacamole likes to play Bretonia. Hey. All right, so this is the first match. I have the screen blocker up. Would you consider doing a head-to-head with Legend? Yeah, if he messaged me and wanted to, absolutely, for sure. I like to play with the really fast turn timers, though. I don't know if he'd enjoy that. I'm sure he would, though. He's a super knowledgeable player. Like, he probably doesn't have to think too much about his decisions in campaign. He just kind of, like, knows. It's like instinct right now, right? TBD. Oh, TBD means to be determined. I probably forgot to change the 3. Let me go ahead and fix that. All right. Cool. So I will go. Who do we want to play? I don't know. I want to play something a little different here. I've been really digging the Warriors of Chaos recently. I could start off with the Empire too, but I've been doing them a lot as well. Let's start off with some Chaos. I will go Chaos and ban. I don't know. I don't feel like playing against Bretonia with Chaos. Ban Bretonia and let's see, who else do we want to ban? I mean, I don't mind playing Dwarves. Who else sucks for Chaos? Vampire counts, yeah. Cool. I will go Chaos and ban Bretonia and counts. I don't feel like playing Cav games. He can go anyone else he wants. All right, so we're on the Tower of Hoth. So yeah, the first person who's the whenever I start, I get a pick and double ban, and then from there it goes to our standard like pick and ban system. Tomb Kings? Yeah, I'll play some Tomb Kings. Yes. I don't feel like defending Cav against Cav at the moment. Yeah, you definitely... Vampire counts are a tough one for Chaos. Yeah. If I'm able to win this game, Guac is a very good player, but if I am able to win it, then I will... Alright, Chaos versus Tomb Kings. Let's do it. Yeah, Chaos... Okay, so you guys get your Tomb Kings. This is going to be good. This is a really, really fun matchup, so... Let's get this party started, man. OMG's getting started. Fireball's not a bad one here in this matchup. Certainly good. Turin, what's your end game for this campaign? Yeah, so if we're playing head-to-head campaigns, it's just to defeat the other player. Yeah. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too crazy, my friends. All right, so he's going with Tomb Kings. There's a couple ways to go about this matchup. There's a couple ways I like to do it, which is always fun. The troll toll must be paid, maybe. I don't know. We'll feel it out. I'd love to see some greenskins. Yeah, greenskins can be fun. Basically, the main thing I'm concerned about that's really, really annoying in this matchup is the Casket of Souls. Oh, God, that thing just is like the unholy terror in the night. Just like killing all your elite stuff. So like going elite in this matchup never feels good. When's the next faction war? The next faction war is this Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm really excited for it. Do we want to get some of these? Ah, the temptation is so real. I guess memeing a little bit in the first game wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad. All right, so let's get you guys. Hell cannons, I don't know about a hell cannon in this matchup. Probably not. Probably not. I think that'll be fine. This looks like a really fun build. This looks like a really, really fun build for sure. So we'll cut that. I guess we could get some of you guys. That's okay. Yeah, man, I don't know. This build just feels so haggard. All right, whatever. Let's do it. Let's have some fun, man. All right, King Agizal, what's up, man? Thank you for the donation. Ace, I did not censor your comment. Yeah, unless YouTube like automatically filtered it for having something that is on the banned list. Yeah, Casket of Souls is really good, guys. It's a extremely punishing piece. Oh, man, okay, I gotta cut these guys. They're just too jankety. So we'll get some of you guys, and then from here, get a couple of you. And, man, yeah, I think that's probably fine, to be honest. That's looking good and tasty-like to me. Could get one troll toll to be paid. We'll see. Who's playing in the faction war? I'll put up something on my community section tomorrow announcing all that stuff, so you guys will be able to see. Very, very excited for it, though. Faction war is probably one of my favorite formats on the channel in general. All right, I think that's good. I think we have enough stopping power. Ready. Yeah, Casket is like... Casket's always my worst fear in this matchup. It's just such an unholy pain to have to deal with. Could also do this. Get you. And then get you as well. And do we want to get any of these? That's fine. And then we can get you as well. All right, that looks okay. It's not the best build in the world, but I think it has some teeth for sure. Has some stopping power. Ready, let's do it, man. The mighty guacamole cometh. It's got to be Chaos versus Tomb Kings. I don't know about this build. It has some strengths for sure. Some janky elements though, also. How much are these items? All right. You guys want Sigvald? Sigvald here is terrible. He loses to like every Tomb King Lord. He like Arkin can cycle charge him on a chariot. Cetra just absolutely dumpsters him. There's no point. The only reason you bring Sigvald is so he doesn't get like sniped, but like it doesn't even matter. You just kind of ignore him, you know? All right. So yeah, today we have 10 players on our list. We have the mighty Falcon towards the end. Going to be closing out today's King of the Hill, which means it's probably going to be a very long King of the Hill because he plays until he either defeats the standing king or he just, yeah. So it's going to be a scrap. What about Cetra on a chariot plus Necrotech Tomb Prince on a chariot? It's good, yeah. It can do the trick. Very well, he says, likewise. Time to send a message, boys. The Warriors of Chaos are back in town. You know, it's weird. I've been just on such a Chaos kick lately with playing both Empire and Chaos. Those have been my factions in multiplayer. Make sure to keep the blocker up the whole game. Imagine Boo, you got it, man. You want the podcast? Archeon is good now. Yeah, Archeon's good. He has good AP values. He's got great magic against Tomb Kings. He's probably the go-to pick, to be honest. Who's your pick in the Happy versus Foggy matchup? I don't know. Foggy's much more practiced right now. Like, Foggy's been... I mean... Okay, so Grubby streams a lot, but he's playing people on ladder mostly, and Foggy has been explicitly playing, like, competitive tournaments. I don't know though. I mean, Happy's really not Happy. Excuse me. Wait, Happy versus Foggy? Oh, I thought you said Grubby. Yeah, probably Happy. Honestly, Happy's so consistent, man. Plus, I'm an undead player, so I have to side with when I play Warcraft 3, I'm an undead player for sure. One sec, guys. Just opening up some software here to keep the stream going smooth. No, the overlay has to go. I'm sorry, guys. I can't keep it there. I cannot. Anakin, I'm too weak. Cool. So, as far as the build goes, it's going to be Marauders into the sunset. So, Marauders with Spawn, it's probably one of my favorite front lines. It's very, very effective, and if he was using like a casket or something, it could also like hide in the trees. It's going to be Archeon as well. Archeon's really good. Double Exalted Hero on the Manticores. These guys hit like trucks. With the Mark of Khorne, when the battle starts, their weapons rank goes up to 500 plus, which is insane. Chaos Knights will 100% be in the trees though. And we have some Houndos. Houndos are basically just there to chase against obviously any missile units, archers, things like that. So we'll have one in the trees and one out in the open field here. That should be fine. Yeah, maybe starting in the trees is better. Yeah, just because the casket is like going to wreck us so hard. Although if he deploys in that corner, he might actually just deploy there, which would make it a little bit of a longer run. So I think being out in the open and then just hiding the knights in the trees is probably more cost effective. Yeah, we'll do this. Ready. So basically here we just need to get like really good burning heads and things like that. That's going to be really important. Yeah. Oh god. No more memes. We'll do some crazy memes today for sure, if we get too far. I don't know though, we got some really good opponents here today. I mean, the first couple opponents are tournament dudes, so we'll be good. Make the overlay transparent so you guys can always see this. Ready. All right, good luck, have fun to you too, man. Let's do it to it. Let's see what you got. So he's got a big Titan. Get the Chaos Knights up there, and then the pretty big mobile core as well. Does he have a casket? Okay, no casket. I suddenly feel like a million times more comfortable to bring my Chaos Knights out of the trees. He's got a big old Titan. He's got one Ushabti Great Bow, which is okay. That's not going to be something that just like goons us, right? We just get wrecked on. So we just move and do the steady grind in the front line, use our Chaos Knights to hammer and just kind of keep back his troops. We'll use the throwing axes to kind of pepper. And you guys can kind of start lurking up here. We want those guys to get on the Ushabti Great Bows when they can. So I don't know what he's shooting at. I think he's shooting at the... yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell. He may charge us here with some of the Skeleton Horsemen. If he does, that's okay. Keep juking back and forth. Okay, these are Marauders. We don't really care about them being shot. That's actually their job. Chaos Knights have emerged from the tree line to fend off his dudes, and we're pretty close now. What are these, Skeleton Warriors? Yeah, we'll crump them real quick, no problem. We'll pull the spawn over here, pull you over here, you over here, you hounds up there, you up there, you up there, and let's go ahead and just get this party started. So, yeah, the spawn will be engaging pretty quick here. Archeon is not being focused at the moment, so it looks like he wants to come in with some of these units, I'm not sure. So we'll get the Chaos Knights to press those guys, and then we'll hopefully be able to come out and do some damage elsewhere. Alright, so those guys taking quite a bit of damage. We can go back here. It looks like, okay, Sepulchral Stalkers, no problem. That's pretty good. Archeon can get in, get a little bit busy. Looks like our dudes are taking a lot of damage, and the Chaos Knights, we need to rush you guys up on the flank here if we can. And get the Horsemen going and throwing at these guys. Man, those Stalkers just freaking hurt so bad. It's pretty nuts. Alright, so let's go ahead and just roast right down the pipe here if we can. Chaos Knights have gotten the proper engagement, which is good. We'll get the Exalted Heroes back here now. Fly overhead. Oof, man. Okay, so those Skeleton Spears should be pretty crumped. Pull these guys back. Just go after you. Nope, Burning Head unfortunately caught a bunch of our troops there at the end, which is okay. So Archeon, we want to get him towards these characters here. And the throwing axes, let's pull them back. You guys can go ahead and intercept those guys. We have to just watch out. We have to really be kind of careful here. Chaos Knights, let's get you around the side. Let's get you guys around the side. I want to land with these guys. I think we just go take out... We gotta just keep juking, honestly. They're a pretty decent distraction, so let's just go ahead and get on these guys. Great. Chaos Knights, let's kind of come around the flank now. Archeon, you are okay. Looks like we've killed the Necrotect, which is good. We don't want to let him live, that's for sure. And the big old Titan is causing some problems, but killing the Sepulchral Stalkers is much more important in my opinion. Alright. Just waiting for a good opportunity to come in here. Archeon, a little bit overextended, that's okay. We can pull in the two Exalted Heroes, so let's actually send one after these guys, one after these guys here. And see if we can get some of the spawn to force path forward. Yeah, very good. Alright. Now Chaos Knights and company collapse into the back here, and we get some of you guys in as well. So Archeon's in Mortal Kombat. We could Slayer of Kingdom here and fight it, but I don't know if that's worth it. And we can go ahead and Burning Head right down the pipe here. You guys pile in. Hounds and company, just get back, get back, get back. We really need to finish off those stalkers if we can. Other one, we can go ahead and pile in on them as well. Archaon is getting gooned pretty good. We definitely don't want that. And let's go ahead and hammer in with our Chaos Knights into the back of this position. Alright, that's good. We're definitely in a little bit of trouble with Archaon getting beaten down so bad by that Titan. That's definitely a really, really poor start for us there. Ushopti Summon has been used, but the Chaos Knights have gotten into the cookie jar. Okay, let's go here, let's go here. Just try and finish those guys off, get away from the Ushopti Summon, and we can use Flaming Sword of Ruin there too. Yeah, the Titan's going to be a pain, but as long as we have our throwing axes in the fourth quarter here, we should be able to bring it down. Cool, so yeah, let's go ahead and get our whole horde pushing back here. Archaon, just be very, very conservative in the flanks. Marauders are doing their job. The two Exalted Heroes able to goon those guys out really, really hard. Alright, this is getting pretty nasty. The Chaos Knights are doing great work. Really, really good work for sure. How are they doing? A little bit trapped up in combat. Yeah, we'll just keep pathing through. We'll get our spawn too to push after the Stalkers. Get on the Ushopti Great Bows. You guys collapse here. Archaon can fight that fight. That's not a problem. Cool. So that's good. So the Exalted Heroes are both pretty healthy. Let's pull them back right now and get them on the Ushopti Great Bows now. Go on the Great Bows. We'll get Archaon over there as well. And we'll just like blob down here. That's all right. Get the Chaos Knights back. We need to just kind of use them in safer engagements, I think. Cool. So we've gotten on the Ushopti Great Bows with our Goon Squad. Should be able to take them out pretty quick. Just use the spawn to muck things up and use our Cav to cycle charge and, you know, call it a frickin' day, man. Alright. We have a Burning Head. I think we just save up for Flaming Sword of Ruin if we can. Chaos Knight's able to get that juicy charge, and it looks like I forgot about some Hounds, which is lovely. You know, they call those tactical reserves in my line of work. Yeah, that's good. Spawn doing a good job, honestly. We can pull him back, though. The Great Bows have been taken out, which is good. These are just Skeleton Warriors, so let's just go ahead and polish them off where we can. Very good. Chaos Knights have gotten into the Skeleton Horsemen. And the spawn I'd like to pull back if we could, and also the Horsemen. First game of the day is a little bit rough, guys. Takes me some time to warm up and not make too many mistakes. They're tactical reserves, yeah. So if any of you guys are looking for a guide on how to play this game efficiently, it's all about them tactical reserves, man. We're in good shape, though. We've been able to do enough damage. Yeah, that's good. Archaon, he's living. He's living and breathing. I guess, I don't know if Chaos people do that kind of stuff, but that's cool. It'll be a little bit tricky to bring down the Titan. Titan's going to be a pain, but we just need to clear out the frickin' spears if we can. Chaos Knights and Hounds, let's pull you guys over here. Archaon getting blasted by a Shems of Burning Gaze. So now we can Alpha Strike on the King Nukesh's. I can send in these guys to goon out Archaon, which is probably fine. And we'll drop a Flaming Sword of Ruin on all this funness. Yeah, looks good. Flaming Sword is active. You guys go kill Archaon the Black with your fire damage. And you Chaos Knights can just come in the back and... Oh, that's really good, actually. Nice summon on his part. But Archaon, gooning Archaon here is going to be pretty strong. Come on, Archaon. Give me that Archaon. Yes. Good, good. Good, Anakin, good. Manticore should be able to get Archaon, no problem. Archaon's very low, unfortunately. But I don't see him winning this without Archaon the Black. Yeah, Archaon's broken, though. That's too bad. We got some spawn in there causing problems. Let's go ahead and drift past him, pull you back. I think this one should get him. He's a little bit trapped up there. Looks good. Okay. So he's down for the count. We have our horsemen. So let's pull these guys back. Go after his lord. And Archaon's back. I guess we just save up for Flaming Sword again. And now we just kind of drag down the Titan. It's going to take a while, but the two Exalted Heroes should be able to do the trick, especially with some spawn helping. Exalted Heroes are actually really underrated. I think they're a solid unit when they're on the Manticore. I don't think on foot they're very good. Let's just keep the infantry back. They're basically just going to get terror-routed for free. Flaming Sword, and I'm pretty sure that's GG. Yeah. Down you go, mighty Titan. Crumble into ash. That's GG. Well played, man. That was a good game. It's a scrappy one, man. That was an 8-minute scrap. He's trying to wear out my hand early. Chaos. I think that's a good replay. Yeah, the Chaos Knights were super effective, actually. Yeah, they really wrecked the Sepulchral Stalkers, but man, the amount of burst damage I took in the beginning there was really, really gross on the spawn and whatnot. All right, so next up we have Subutai. Wait, hold on. Did I totally get it wrong? 1 second, guys. Hold on. Oh, man. Okay, never mind. It's Turin, actually. Sorry. Yeah, so we have Guac is finished. We have Huron, Papa of Turin. I just noticed it. All right, so we'll get Huron in here. It'll be good, yes. Guac is, I wouldn't say Guac is a youngling. Guac is a good player, yeah, for sure. Not that younglings are bad players, it's just he definitely is a very competent player. All right. Cool. So let's get the Huron up here. Have some fun. Great Bows would have been okay there, for sure. All right, so for me, I will pick... now we're on the standard 3 pick, so... I can go Tomb Kings. Go Vampire Coast if I want to. So I'll do Coast. What else do I want to play? I kind of want to play some Vampires, to be honest. It's been a while, man. Chaos is... Yeah, it's weird. There's no lower metal involved. Valnir, that's funny, yeah. I feel really confident with Chaos now. Yeah, it's weird. It's very strange, man. So let's go do Coast. We'll do Greenskins. Let's pick some of my better factions. Give Huron a good proper scrap here. And then we'll do Norska. All right, here we go. Autogen? Maybe I'll autogen if I win like 4 games just to end myself. I really like playing. You know, it's become very hard for me to cast like tournaments without wanting to play like really bad. So, and for the map, let's go ahead and see. We can do the Valley of Thieves. It's fine. Huron had a really good performance yesterday. Okay, he's going Heil, so I'm gonna go Norska here. No problem. Norska. Yes. So we saw what Huron did yesterday against the... did he say he's going Dark Elves or High Elves? Yeah, he's going High Elves. Okay. Actually, do we want to go Greenskins? Yeah, let's play some Greenskins. I don't know. Yeah, this matchup has changed because like Silver and Guard in the front line really kind of changed the paradigm of this matchup. Is it ever worth it to bring ROR Waywatchers to a multiplayer battle? I don't know. That's more of a question for like Felcon, or if he's in chat, I don't know. I don't know the Wood Elves. They're probably one of my weaker factions for sure. So we have the classic DLC matchup. It's going to be quite a bit of fun. So how do we deal with the wretched, the foul High Elves? Probably going to be coming in with a pretty nasty goon squad, I would imagine. I know, I've seen Huron play. I know he likes his Phoenixes. Do we get Grom the Paunch? Do we go for something else? Let's go ahead and get that dreaded screen blocker up. Mark, thank you so much for the $5. Finally caught one of your streams. Thanks for the countless hours of entertainment. Keep it up, Mullet Man. Dude, I will. Thank you so much for your donation. It means a lot, brother. Larkion isn't... He's got a decent HP pool. He's not a squishy lad. He's not the squishiest of lads. Okay, that's fine. What else do we want in this matchup? That's probably not too helpful. Yeah, there's so many options, man. I'm trying to remember what I did last time I played this. So we're on a relatively open field map. Could go with some of these guys. That could be fine. Yeah, that looks good to me. I Spirit Leech him at like 300 HP and Archeon didn't die. So the thing is, Spirit Leech doesn't always do damage. There's a chance that the opponent can resist it. That was a change they made a while back. Otherwise, Spirit Leech would be a little bit OP for its current wins magic cost, in my opinion. All right, that looks good to me. The Bacon Cav, we have Rogue Idols. I mean, there's so many cool things we can use here, guys. There's so many neat things, so many tricksy schemes we can employ. Yeah, I think that looks fine. All right, cool. Then you definitely want to bring this ability here. Are you playing the new beta? Yeah, we are. Yes. If you all chant in a low enough voice, Belcon will show up. He's on the list today. Yeah, he's on the list. Do it. Huron, I hope that of everyone here, you slay me. My own father here. Al, good luck, Turin. Keep up the great content and happy birthday. Thank you so much for the tenor, Al. And Ice Power Total War, thanks for helping me out in the matchup the other night. Turin's the nicest guy outside of his stream, too, for those wondering. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Ice Power. Yeah, Ice Power and I, he has a tournament coming up, and we were practicing some matchups for him, which was quite a bit of fun. Anyways, yeah, I should probably focus on my build. I was, like, reading chat too much. Okay, so Fanatics got nerfed, actually, which is good. I think they definitely warranted a little bit of that. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit wild here. Feeling a little bit hog wild, as they say. Oh man, that's so jankety. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's too much. Cool, looks good to me. Yeah, the Fnatic nerf is interesting for sure. You guys, a little bit of skirmishing going on. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Meme hard? No, we'll see. We'll see. I hope he defeats me, I really do. Alright, that looks fine. What is this build even? What is this build even? That looks good. We have you. And yeah, oh no, we're totally missing that. That's very important. Man, I almost made a pretty cataclysmic or catastrophic mistake there. Although I suppose that's enough. I suppose that's enough. We can probably go with that. And then we have you guys to kind of defend things a little bit. Some of you guys in the back. That looks good. I don't know what this build is, to be honest. We're going to try and make it work. Good luck, have fun. All right. It's a pretty wild build. It's a pretty all over the place kind of like off-brand build, I guess you could say, but I think it'll be okay. Oh man, you guys, I should have gone Mass Goblins. No, Lucas Dodd, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to let myself go that far today. I paid for it. I paid the troll toll. Titanius Angel Smith, I love your content and love your hair too. Your videos brought me into Warhammer last year and I haven't climbed out of the rabbit hole since. Glad to hear, man. It's a good hole. It's a good rabbit hole to be in. And it has a bright future too, which is great. Like, we have Warhammer 3 coming. I mean, yeah, there's like a long lifespan for this game here. I should have brought Mass Goblins. That's what I wanted to do, but I just, oh God, I slept in so late today. Come on, brain, kick into gear. Thank you guys so much for your donations. Hey, Senior, what's up, man? Bubba's Big Blast says, Turin Chrome keeps crashing while I'm trying to do my job. Yell at it or something. No, I didn't. I almost went with Debiggen, but in this case, I went with like a Haggard Goblin like artillery build. I'm trying something wild here. I don't know how it'll work, but I'm excited to give it a whirl. It seems a little bit laggy. Is there a third party in here? I don't think so. Okay. So the goblins will hold the front. You know, when you're having to say that, things are looking a little bit dicey already, right? So you have 2 artillery pieces. I'm like, you know what? Against like Silver and Guard and things like that, I guess that's going to be okay. You know? I don't know. We have some freaking Stone Trolls. It's kind of like the army feels all over the place a little bit, but that's all right. So we'll get some Skulkers back here kind of defending as well as some Stone Trolls. The Stone Troll Toll. You have a Goon Squad. Not a Goon Squad, but a Missile Squad just to fend off like Phoenixes and things like that. Grom the Punch will be 2. And we have 1 caster for Brain Burst. I almost said Casta. Like, I'm getting into the Greenskin vibe so much. We have a Bunicaster. In case he goes with like Princes, having a Bunicaster. But if he goes for like Archers and things like that, the Brain Busted Caster will be really good. I don't know, I'm just experimenting. I don't know how good this build will be, but we'll try our best here. And these Fanatics can be here, kind of anchoring the main line. We have the Broken Tusk Mob in 4. And then 5 and 6 Spider Riders. And Spider Riders, honestly, they can just be kind of like tied to the main group too, just to make it less micro-intensive for me. So I'll put them in the group 1 there. 5. Stone Trolls can be in the back. Looks good. Yeah, I don't know how this build's going to go, honestly. Okay, the more elite he is, the better it is for me. I have plenty of Focus Fire. No. I got the screen blocker. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Classic. I know. It wouldn't be one of my streams if that didn't happen at least once. But you know, the positive thing about all this is that I haven't actually gone like into a game with that in a long time. It's come close a few times, but now that I have a second monitor, like if I didn't have this second monitor now, oh man, things would be grim. All right, ready. Aha. I got you covered. So yeah, here's our army. Kind of jankety, but we'll make it work. All right. Let's do it to it. Turin the Mighty. So yeah, he likes, I know this guy, the Mighty Turin, likes his monsters. So we're gonna try and have some fun with it. The Hammer of Gork, what are these? Silver and Guard? Does he have any Silver and Guard? No, they're just basic experiments. Okay, so our archer kind of answers here aren't going to be terribly substantial. He's probably going to try and breath attack snipe one of my characters, which will probably honestly work since I didn't bring too many archers. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. We'll get the hag up there. I could be in some trouble here. I feel like I'm in danger. All right, so you go after this. You guys just kind of shoot bird techless if you can. Get some poking if you can. Ooh, look at that. We got some damage right there, guys. That's good. The hammer. Start shooting at the silver helms. And just kind of troll around with these goblins for now. Skulkers are here. Stone trolls and broken tusk mob can be nearby as well. And it looks like he might charge in with the lions. The lion may feast tonight. We'll see. If he does, we have Grom the Paunching Company here to kind of lend aid to that situation. Though this is probably what he wants. Grom does have the lucky banner though, which is cool. Yeah, so let's just kind of keep pulling here. Silver helms, we'll countercharge them. Hag needs to be careful and pull back. Spider riders as well. As long as we're putting some hurt on his dragon here. Let's go ahead and Spirit Leech before we just get wrecked here. Yeah, it's okay. We have a backup caster. We got a backup for this one, guys. Don't you worry. Okay, let's go ahead and charge in. If he's going to take the ground fight here, that's fine. We can go ahead and try and get us around. We'll get all three of these guys kind of shooting here, and now we can have our goon squad turn around and fight the lions. Grom the Paunch needs to come in as well. So we need to pin in that dragon and not let it escape if possible. The Fiery Convocation is going to be a little bit... might miss. We'll see. I think most of our guys will get away. So we got this around there, which is good. Brainbust isn't going to be particularly useful right now. Yeah, so one of the dragons is very low. Let's pop Lucky Banner. Okay, so yeah, we got a nice surround here. Let's keep the archers shooting. Doom Diver Catapult shooting at you. And over here, these lions are getting a little bit crunk for my liking. Do have some skulkers we can pull up, but yeah, we gotta watch out for that. I could pull away the broken tusk mob, but this is like a lot of free real estate we're getting on the dragons. It's definitely a lot of free real estate. Let's go ahead and just keep chasing here. So one dragon is gone. The other one is being beaten down pretty bad. He did kill my Deathcaster, but at a bit substantial price. Alright, so let's get you guys around the side and start shooting at the dragon, if we can. Stone Trolls can pile in as well. We'll just pile everyone in. Somehow we don't have our WA up yet, which is pretty nuts if you ask me. Alright, let's go ahead and chase that dragon off. So I have Brain Bust, I guess. I mean, there's not really too many good targets. I guess we'll just get some Spearmen over here. Alright, so we'll chase there, and now that that is fine, we can start shooting at the other dragon. Oh no, it's actually shattered. Okay, so we don't need to shoot at it. Go, my precious. Don't let that dragon come back. Grom the Paunch has shattered that one. I don't know where these Wolf Riders got those wild ideas from, but that's okay. Yeah, Broken Tusk Mob is pretty solid. So he got my caster, but, you know, he paid the ultimate toll for it. Alright, let's have you guys keep chasing that dragon if we can. Okay, it looks like those silver helms just kind of broke due to just taking a lot of sustained damage. We'll have some Skulkers in here. Let's go ahead and pop our WA. Get Grom the Paunch charging into the back of the Spearman. And we'll try and get him in a Smoke Bomb here. He's trying to get a heal on the dragon. We need to make sure the Doom Diver doesn't let that come back. That's pretty much his only lifeline here. If we get the dragon back, then he might have a chance to like tear out some stuff, but that's why you go Grom against like sniper builds, or people, if you're expecting to be sniped, because he's very tough to kill. Yeah, just keep chasing my precious little archers. The Mighty Bird is surrounded. It looks like some silver helms are there. Let's pull some goblins back to defend. Yeah, Bird Techless takes like 45 minutes to kill though. He is an absolute raid boss. Just run under him. Sometimes it's a little bit more effective. Bird Techless could have another Fiery Convocation, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to matter. I think he's going to hit army losses. GG. Dude, you don't have to apologize. It's a very valid tactic you're in. Absolutely, but you know, I was kind of expecting it, so that's why my build was pretty well equipped to deal with it. I mean, you did get my hag, which was really good, but you know, Huron, I think if you hadn't dove in on the hag, you might have been okay. Like, diving in on the hag, I think, is what lost you the game. Because, like, then it let me surround your dragons, and from there, it's pretty much over. Yeah. The sound died. Sound died completely. Let's see. You broke it. We can't hear the in-game sound anymore. Okay. What is the hotkey to fix that? I totally forgot. Can somebody remind me? So we got Subutai next. Okay, cool. What is the hotkey for game sound? I probably accidentally hit it when I was microing. Oh, you and Ice Power switched? Okay, so Ice Power's up? Okay. Ice Power and Subutai. It's Alt F4. Come on, guys. There's an actual button for this. Yeah, somebody knew it last stream what it was. Sure. All right, great. So for this map, let's go ahead and do the Warpstone Mine. So yeah, Say said they wanted to drop in the beginning unless they change their mind, and then we'll double check. But I'm pretty sure that's what's cracking. All right. Alt X, thank you guys. Yeah, I think it's actually Alt X. I'll hit it when we get back in the game, just to see if we can fix it. All right, so I'll pick here in this matchup. Who do I not play? Ice Power is a very good Dark Elf player, so I'm expecting some Druki play. We can do Empire. Empire's always fun. Sigmar is always a good time. Coast, and who else do we want to play here? Do some Skaven, some Vampires. Let's do some Vampires. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Alt X or Alt M or something. Yeah. Hold the power button. Come on, guys. You're supposed to be on my side here. All right? So just got to work out something on the list. Just working out some of the King of the Hill stuff. Bretonia autogen. Yeah, that's one way to lose it. No, Ice Power can beat me for sure. Ice Power is a great player. Bring in the Toddy. I think chat deserved a fully erect main build. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. So we have Ice Power here. And Crestfallen Hero, Park Map, Mole Spaghetti, Captain Venturous, Subutai. Falcon may have to drop. I know it's pretty late over there. He picks Vampire Counts and bans Coast. Oh, wait, Vampire Counts? Okay, so Vampire Counts versus Empire? Sure. This is actually a good opportunity to try some fun stuff. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. Let's go with some Gelt action, maybe. King, thank you so much for the donation, man. We haven't lost today. Today we're just getting this party started, so. All right. How do we want to play this? I'm feeling a little bit spicy. We're gonna have some fun here. All right, let's get you guys going. Yeah, I'll check with Falcon, see what's going on. Yeah, we're just playing some King of the Hill. Yeah. Toddy again. Toddy is more for like the Beastmen. Against vampires, he's not like, yeah. I don't know. It'd be really funny if Ice Power brought like some Sylvanian handgunners or something, you know? That'd be freaking hilarious. Knights of the Blazing Sun are pretty fun in this matchup too. Those guys can do some work. Bring a single one of you guys. We'll bring 3 of you, although we probably need... Looks good. We could just try like... You know what? I'm going to try a really, really funky build. Like something that is super unorthodox. Yeah, we're going to try this. We're going to try this. Man, this build is going to be hog wild. I have no idea how this is going to work out. You guys want Gelt? If we do have any mods in chat, if you guys could drop a link to the Discord, that'd be great. If not, then I will do it after this game is over. So no worries here. All right. I'm trying something real funky. We're kicking out the jams. Full wagon build? That's something. Full wagons, man. You guys like to tempt fate, huh? Probably gonna have some of this. Oh man, I gotta bring a caster. I was getting so excited on certain things, I was just like, you know, neglecting that. That's really funny, man. Yeah, we'll just get you. That's always good. Always good here. Cool. He is there. It's not a meme build. I mean, kinda. But I think it has some teeth for sure. Alright, so we probably want some of this. Now, we have plenty of that on the ground, I suppose. Man, this build is just a little all over the place, I have to say. Alright, whatever. Let's try it, man. I hope he wins so I can just start casting. Ready. Very strange build I have. Let's see how this goes, man. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. The ROR wagon? Oh, maybe. Maybe wagons. Maybe some wagons are coming. Raise them hands up for the wagons. Or not. Alright. So if Falcon is dropping from the list, then the next person up would be Malverde. I'll take his spot. I know looks fine. Cool. Yeah, this build's fun. It's fun. I don't know how it's gonna do, but let's give it a whirl. But there's something missing here. I just feel like there's something very important that I would like to have. All right, hold up. I got something fun for you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry, I will not disappoint. Sigmar is here for you. Oh my god, why am I doing this to myself? Why do I like to suffer? Alright, let's have some fun, man. Let's go. Some of the Elector memes. Gandalf, the wagons are coming. Why does it say TBD on the scoreboard? I just haven't updated it yet. I have 2 wins at the moment. But we're memeing here a little bit because I gotta not play like 8 games today. My hand's kind of hurt. The Black Lions, they can be okay. They're kind of hard to snipe-ish, I guess, compared to like handgunners. No, we have something very terrifying that will make all of our foes tremble. Hannah is probably the most accurate guess I've seen so far. The Steam Tank? No, Steam Tank, no. It's not very good. Because like the terror route aspect of it doesn't really matter against the accounts, so you're kind of just like wasting a little bit. What we did bring, though, is a mortar wagon. Now that we're in the game, it doesn't matter. So there is a wagon of the mortar realm. Okay, so what is it? Alt-X? That should fix the sound. No mullet today. I'm in my boxers with no shirt on, so I'm just like kind of chilling. Yeah. Okay, I hit Alt-X. That should fix the sound. Let me know if the sound does work, guys, when the game does load in here. So yeah, we have a Flagellant rush with Free Company Militia. So it's very much like a Volkmar the Grim DLC army. Aside from that, probably like to play over here. Volkmar the Grim! Yes. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Alright, so yeah, we have Free Company Militia in the second battle line, who are very, very durable against zombie summons, and then we have a mortar wagon, in case things get real nasty. A couple handgunners in like the deep set. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how I'm going to defend them. Volkmar is going to lead the charge in the front. Bright Wizard for Burning Head, and Mortar Wagon here in 2. It worked? Okay, great. It's fine, we got sound cool. Alright, so Empire Knights are just going to be running interference, because obviously they can't like win against like Blood Knights, but basically you just like tie them up, and so we'll get you guys here, and then you guys can be in group 3 just kind of hanging out. Alright, so the Mortar Wagon is like the one piece that keeps his army coming to me. And you can't snipe this. You can't snipe this artillery build. Yeah. There's no face game on today. It is a Flagellant Doom stack. Ready. Oh, He says ready? Okay. Wait. Was that from the... Okay, hopefully he's ready right now. I didn't mean to rush you if that's the case. Oh, but yeah, we got some free company, some handgunners, which you almost never see. So I'm really excited. Empire Knights will be just, you know, screens, basically. A little bit of a natural terrain piece here, and it's going to be... I mean, he has some room to get around here. Well, Volkmar is in a meme. Volkmar is an incredibly good lord. The meme is the wagon and the free company militia. But, you know, honestly, it might work. And how can you discover these new things, right, if you don't try? I mean, maybe this is good. There's some hidden, you know, kind of strength to this. I mean, the mortar wagon is probably the one thing that's like, all right, this is low-key going to suck. But, yeah. Volk Hogan? Oh, that's good. Yeah. All right, so I don't know if he's ready for this. Does he have Sternsman here? Face the wrath of Sigmar's mortar wagons, dude. Come on, start shooting. Shoot! You guys ready? Here we go. And these things are so sweet, man, because I can just totally move them. If he comes in with the Fellbats, look at this. Look at this Sigmar's wrath upon those Sternsmen. Now if he comes in with the bats to harass the guns, should be able to hit him pretty hard. These guys have a really, really bad position, though. We need to, like, get a little bit higher up here if we can. Yeah, look at those Sternsmen getting wrecked. Tremble before the mortar wagon. Yeah, we didn't... Tattersouls are a little bit expensive. I had to cut corners somewhere, so unfortunately it was Tattersouls. All right, cool. So we'll scoot up a little bit so we can get a better firing position. Move you guys up here, move you guys right here, and you guys right here. Mortars are doing some decent work. I mean, you can see a little something, a little tickling of the pickle, as they say. These guys can kind of scoot up here, I think up on the hill. It's gonna be fine. Mortis Engine's gonna be decent against us, but look, the Sternsmen are getting wrecked, man. We gotta go forward and cause some issues here. Volkmar wrecks Banshees too. Like, that's the best part about him. Like, the double Banshee spam just does not work against Volkmar. Alright, so what does he have on the flanks? Some Blood Knights, lovely. That's gonna be a fun engagement for us. So let's go ahead and square you guys up here, get those Empire Knights ready to be sacrificed with some Flagellant support. Volkmar the Grim, he could just like ride up and just kind of blast some Sabaton or whatever else he feels like listening to. We'll do this to try and force my opponent back to buy me some time. And now we can start shooting the Blood Knights, great. Alright, so we got a banishment coming in. Oh yeah, baby, give me that sweet banishment. So we're popping in there pretty good, like. We got some handgunner fire on those guys. Bright Wizard can come. And if he surrounds Volkmar now, I'm okay with it. We can Soulfire Bombardment if we need to. This is fine. It's all going to plan. The Sternsmen are very, very beat up here. So let's go ahead and charge here with the Empire Knights. We need to get you guys shooting here as well, and you guys shooting at the Blood Knights on top of that. Empire Knights in position, Empire Knights in position, and let's peel the Fellbats. Volkmar needs to run away. Get back a little bit, and now we get our Unbreakable dudes to just start coming in and hammering. So from here we shoot that. Okay, no problem. Empire Knights, of course, getting wrecked by the Blood Knights. No surprise there. Honestly, yeah, we might just want to get back and use like a Fireball or something. Flagellants can help hopefully grind out these bats. Volkmar the Grand, let's have him run over some Banshees if he can, which hopefully will be fine. The mortars can keep shooting into the Skeleton Spears, or we could just pull back and reserve here. No problem. Alright, so the Blood Knights, of course, you know, wrecking the Empire Knights, not surprised. Let's just shoot here if we can. And once we clear up all the chaff, too, that's going to be really nice. Alright, so let's pop the Shield of Faith, too. These guys get a little bit of fire support, and now we can go ahead and cast Fat Burning Head right down the pipe. That should do a ton of damage to his army. And yeah, some of the Free Company will be taken out, but that's to be expected. So Mortar Wagons in the back are being compromised, but we have Empire Knights to defend them. And that's what's cool about the Mortar Wagons, is they're very, very, like, stalwart. And yeah, Volkmar should be able to kill those Banshees, hopefully. Alright, so let's get the Silver Bullets back if we can. That Burning Head basically just killed the entire Vampire front line. Let's go ahead and drop a Fireball as well on the Claw of Nagash. Keep killing the Banshees. You guys can kind of rotate over where you're needed. And, yeah, we're trying to get the Handgunners back. Empire Knights and Company are holding pretty well. Free Company Militia, you know, can fight the Dire Wolves too, which is nice. Cool. Let's get the Flagellants in there. Let's keep running over the Banshees if we can. Pull these Free Company back. And that looks good. So once these darn Fellbats are taken out, that's going to be the bread-winning strategy for us. And yeah, the Flagellants are holding pretty well here against the Blood Knights, to be honest. That's good. We can pull back, maybe save this situation. Alright, so Free Company Militia here. Let's go ahead and get you guys up. Have you start shooting there. You Flagellants can pile in. Volkmar the Grim needs to just keep killing these Banshees. That's like his jam, man. Doing a pretty good job of it, too. Mortar Wagons are almost free. Okay, start shooting the Blood Knights now. Got some Knights into those dogs, and I'm feeling pretty good. Volkmar is a little bit compromised here. Maybe we just pull back. It just seems messy. It seems very, very messy. All right, let's go ahead and set you guys up. Set you guys up. Start shooting the mortar wagon into that blob over there. And you guys can just chase and pull these Empire Knights back to take them out. And Free Company Militia. Nope, we want you to be shooting now. We want you to be shooting. And Volkmar, has he gotten away? He has. Good. So Volkmar can now heal. Go ahead and drop another Fat Banishment downtown there. We've almost got the doggos all dealt with. These handgunners can start shooting because they're free, finally. Getting some good deeps there. Fireball for sure on the Mortis engine. Volkmar's trying to goon out the Banshees. You don't need to get too crazy though. Shoot here. Looks good. The dog pressure is almost gone. And the mortars are shooting. The Banishment did some fat damage. He's got a Blood Dragon Lord. It's very like classic competitive stuff. Go ahead. That should finish off the last of his troops. These are just free company, so, you know, if they get popped, it's not too big of a deal. Volkmar, go finish that off if you can. Pull the Empire Knights back into a defensive position. Because we don't need to, like, take aggressive engagements here. Yeah, the Burning Head just eviscerated those. There's a couple of reinforcements coming for him, but not too concerned. Yep. I'm very much in flavor of a Flagellant right now, just sitting here shirtless, sweating like a dog. Cool, so now we just kill the Blood Knights. The Mortar Wagon has gotten 56 kills. Look at that, man. Mortar Wagon is that constant X factor that nobody's expecting. And truly, nobody is expecting Mortar Wagon. Alright, so Volkmar the Grim's going to be popping in here. He can easily run over a Blood Dragon Lord. And we have some Empire Knights, which can just go run shop on interference here. We can get some of them around the side. Volkmar should be able to win this. If not, we'll drop the Fireball on that Foul Vampire attack also. There are Free Company, our handgunners there, kind of getting wrecked a little bit. Come on, Volkmar, show him the wrath and the might of Sigmar. Oh, those are the Sternsmen. Okay, they got popped pretty good. I think he ran them back to like heal them at some point during the battle. Reciting battle prayers. Shoot. Just keep all the angry, shirtless, unbreakable dudes just chasing, having a good time. Shield of Faith as well will give us some good ward save here. These handgunners back here if we can. Mortars just keep shooting into the Vampire Count troops there. Got some Blood Knights creeping around the back there. I have to say, I'm making me a little bit nervous. Man, look at freaking Chad Volkmar just running over that Vampire Lord. That's so great. Oh my god. Yeah, the wagons, I mean, I don't care. They're really tanky. Blood Knights will kill them, you know, but if I could just hold the Blood Knights on the wagons and then shoot them with all my missiles, we're A-okay, man. Alright. Can I suggest a Bretonnian game next? Yeah. Adam, that's probably a good idea. The Alpha Volkmar just running over the Blood Dragon Lord, purging him. Volkswagen. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're getting there. Chill Warlock, thank you for your kind thoughts. Yeah, Volkmar is pretty hard counter to double Banshee. What is the score now? I think I have 3. Is that what it is? Okay. I gotta start these King of the Hills early, man. I've been sleeping in. I know it's really hard for you guys in Europe, so again, my apologies. We have the Crestfallen Hero. Cool, so we get Crestfallen Hero in here. I'm thinking, guys. Volkmar is such a beast. He is. He says, please, for the love of God, don't cast that. Forgot a lot of his troops after. I won't cast it. I won't. No problem. Even though it's so tempting. Come on, a Mortar Wagon in Free Company. Oh, dude. You're killing me. The Free Company weren't bad, man. They held. They held and took some charges like champs. All right. Who's up next? We have Garland Green. High Queen Khalida needs some action. No, please. Please don't make me play Khalida. Don't do it. All right, Garland. Just because of that donation, you guys are getting a Khalida game next. We also have a donation from Bad Wes or Bad Wes. Hand pain problem myself, bud. Got an RA diagnosis at the age of 29. Oh, man, that's brutal, dude. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Bad Wes, that was during my game, so I missed that. But yeah, RA is really rough. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully you can push through it and still enjoy your hobbies. Yeah, I don't have RA. I have 3 serious conditions. I have carpal tunnel, I have cubital tunnel, and then I have wrist flexor tendonitis, which I have surgery in 3 weeks. So I'm just scheduling it actually today. So it'll be probably 3 weeks from today. And yeah, the doctor is pretty confident it'll fix my problem. So send friend code. The Crestfallen Hero? I'm so sorry to hear that, though, man. I know that's an absolute pain of a condition. I had a friend who had that, and it was just miserable for him. But, you know, I could maybe ask him and see what he did to help. Yeah. So the Crestfallen Hero is next. You guys want Kalita? Okay, we'll do some Kalita. I mean, it depends. If he bans Tomb Kings, I can't do it, because he still gets to pick and ban me, so. Man, Empire is such a fun faction to play. But yeah, the doctor is confident that I'll be able to get back to normal. So it'll be like probably like 6 to 10 weeks before I'm like out of doing like physical therapy, and then I should be like able to stream like pretty hard and not have the same issues I'm having now. So I'm pretty excited actually. It's like it's like yeah, there's hope. You know, I haven't had hope in years when it comes to like this issue, and now there's hope for me to actually like improve, and I'm really excited. I'm like, spirits are lifted, man. Hey. Tomb Kings. I want to play Tomb Kings. I guess it doesn't really matter what map we do. We could do the Thieves' Hideout. Oh my god. Essence of Chaos? No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to do Arrow's favorite map, Shimmer Sword. Alright, so TK. Let's see what he bans here. I need to throw out some other enticing bans, so he'll ban those. Skaven and Skaven are scary. He's not going to ban Bretonia, so I'm going to hold Bretonia back. Let's do some greenskins. Actually, you know what? Let's do some Dark Elves. I never play Dark Elves. So if he bans Tomb Kings, maybe I'll go Dark Elves. No, Noro. I will always cast Everchosen. That's like, it's my child, man. Yeah, I gotta cast Everchosen. Yeah. I would love to play in it, but, you know, casting it is my jam. Yeah, Ice Power, don't stress it, dude. I won't cast that game. Although I really wanted to because of the wagon, but, yeah. Yeah, after the surgery, he never suffered again. I have faith, too. I know. Summer Song? Wait, Summer Song? It's not Shimmer Sword? Oh, is it Summer Song? Oh, shit. Okay, we'll switch it. There you go, bud. They look so damn similar. You get a ban. A ban also. Oh, he banned Tomb Kings! No! No, he banned the Tomb Kings. Alright. Alright, guys. Man. The plot thickens, all right. He's banned out our Tomb Kings, but don't worry, Garland. If I'm able to win this next one, I will get a Tomb Kings game for you. So, but I'm gonna do something that I never do, hoping that he'll beat me. I'll play Dark Elves. I mean, I know how to play Skaven against Greenskins, but I don't really know how to play Dark Elves, so we're gonna have some fun. All right. Don't worry about it, guys. You're gonna love this build. I guarantee it. It's fine. It's up to you. I can go Dark Elves. It's okay. I'll go Dark Elves, and then being the gentleman the Crestfallen Hero is, he offered to let me play, but I'll go Dark Elves. It's fine. I have something very fun that I think you guys will appreciate anyways. So, and the freaking crows out there are just going bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. All right, that looks fine. Oh boy, this is going to be a build. Garland with a 100 SEK donation. He says, you can skip Kalita if you want. Here's a little extra to get Wookiee treats. You got it. Yeah, meme doesn't equal bad. Yeah. Meme doesn't mean bad. I mean, it just means it's kind of like a funny off-meta thing. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Like, that build I brought wasn't bad against vampires. Maybe the mortar wagon was the one thing that was a little bit, like, off-kilter, but aside from that. All right, so let's see here. I'm trying to do something really funky here. All right. Well, let's see how this goes. I have no idea, man. Oh, my God. Huh. I think we got to cut one of these. All right, that looks good. But no, it's not what I want. It's not what I want, man. He's ready. Oh man, I'm like deciding on my first 2 units right now. There are some units that are objectively terrible, like they're just always bad, you know. But yeah, we're gonna just go off the rails here, guys. We're just gonna go straight off the rails. Brian Dixon, keep up the good work. Love your videos. When is the next ever chosen? I don't know. That's a ways off. Yeah. Hey, Jiri Haban, thank you for the words of encouragement, man. Vanessa Strange, I read the comments. Come on now. Give me a little credit here. All right. We're doing something pretty hog wild. I think it should be fun, though. Okay, that looks good. Whatever. Who cares? Now we need a little bit of... Oh, my God. I need a caster. What planet is this, man? Like, Dark Elves have a lot of fun characters. Like, Malice could be fun. No, 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 no. That's the wrong one. Whatever, that's fine. We'll just bring all this stuff. Who cares? Oh, God, it's so expensive. Okay, what caster do we want to get? Okay, that's fine. We'll get you, and we'll get you. Garland, not saying it's been hot today, but I saw a couple salamanders bury a fallen brother outside earlier. What's happening? Oh my God, Horus Heresy. Share that Friday feeling. Have a beer with me. I will, dude. I ran out last night. Thank you so much for the donation, man. That's very generous of you. Oh my God, this build is just so freaking haggard. It's just the definition of just janky terribleness. Oh God, why? I mean, it's just so all over the place. Okay, we need to commit all in to like one aspect of play here. Yeah, that's better. And then from here, get some of you guys. Oh my God, this build. How can we make it even more jankety? Probably need some cav or something. I don't know. All right. You know, there's one thing we just simply don't have an answer for in this build. God, I just got it. I'm so limited here. Okay, cut you. And then we can get a couple of you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to come up with a fun build that is also decent and not just terrible and I instant lose with. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Can we cut a little bit of money somehow? Yeah, that's fine. Ready, whatever. Who cares? It's fine. Who cares? Whatever. No, it's fun. It has some fun units in it. It's very very unorthodox, but I think it can catch people off guard too. Yeah, this is not a competitive build, all right, by any stretch of the imagination, but it may still be able to win. It's not a ladies' night build. It's not the girls just want to have fun build. Girls just want to have fun. That's what Crone Hellebron sings. Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, we're all on the beta. Everyone playing today is on the beta. It should just auto update. Man, guys, thank you so much for those donations. Super generous. So who do we have after this? We have Crestfallen Hero, and then we have Park Map. I know Park Map is a great player as well. All right. All right. So here's the thing. The build is going to be using the Crone Hellebron with Sisters and Corsair Rush. I don't know how it's going to go. I have no idea. I feel like I'm just going to get stomped by the Greenskins, but we do have the Chill of Santar also. So yeah, Crone on the altar. We have a couple Dark Shards in the back to kill like Stone Trolls and stuff. It's just very like poorly thought out. But we also do have the Crows of Cain to help us peel like Greenskins. We have a Manticore Summoner also. Very straightforward army. Not much to micro. Yeah. I didn't forget the blocker. Yeah. The blocker intensifies? No, I got it pretty quick this time, guys. Come on. I'm more awake now. So we got Crone Hellebron. Come on, where's the excitement for this? It's raining men in a very different connotation. Yeah. Yeah, Crone is, you know, she causes terror and she's got some nice AoE buffs, so maybe the Sisters will be able to mulch that front line. We got a Hydra. I mean, we got some bows. We got all kinds of stuff. Look, have fun. See what his army looks like. Yeah, it's bigger. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. The one thing is like, oh no, I forgot to turn the blood on. Can I do that here, or do I have to do that in the main? Like, I just cast 8 games yesterday with no blood on. Oh man. Oh well. They're still good games. Yeah. I was gonna go Hydra and Charybdis, but I wanted to have some archers. You know. I don't know what I'm doing with this build, guys. I'm just having fun. Obviously, if it was a tournament, it'd be different, but... Okay, against his particular builds, he's got a Doom Diver. Okay, he's pretty defensive here, actually. It's good for us. We're, like, worried about being zerged with our build, but what does he have in the front? Are those big uns? Oh, Orc Boys. Okay, that should be fine. He's got Bob. He's got Azag up in the sky with the good spells, a bunch of archers, and looks like a bunch of pigs, too. The Wild Hogs. Let's get the Banshees. The Harpies flying. These Harpies are really good. They take forever to bring down. Manticore summons will be useful for chasing Azag also once he does decide to engage somewhere. We don't really have too many tools to stop like the Broken Tusk mob also, which is a little bit painful. And we'll see. Alright, Chill of Santar. Definitely want to get some good breath attacks where we can, so I'll just kind of like drift over here. Him shooting the sisters is really, really sucky for me though. Those are my quality troops. Not too worried about the pigs. The pigs are going to be pigs, you know. So he's probably going to shoot the Chill. We'll try and get like something right down the pipe here. It's going to get a Buna type effect. We'll get the Hag in there. The Crone Bone. We'll just get him fighting before things get really messy. And yeah, archers will shoot the Hydra. That's okay. And we'll get the bows to start shooting Azag up in the sky. Harpies as well can fly overhead. And yeah, here we go in the front. Alright, so we got a good breath attack. Chill of Santar can kind of pull back now. And we can go ahead and drop a Manticore Summon as well. Cool. Alright, so everything's going to code. Let's get the spears back here kind of defending. We get these Corsairs fighting, and now Azag up in the sky is taking huge damage. And the Crone can use the Fury of Cain. I mean, I guess we just go right here. Just buff up all these units. It'll give him some pretty crazy combat stats. And we can send the Manticores to go after Azag, and send the Harpies after Azag as well. Over here, we can prepare to intercept these pigs by sending the Chill of Santar back. Get you engaged in the front. And yeah, the Crone is doing her thing, for sure. Let's go ahead and buff these guys up, make them a little bit more angry. Pigs. Let's go ahead and intercept here if we can. Azag is being chased by a Manticore Summon, which is good, and the Harpies, for some reason, got stuck, but let's go just get that free real estate back there. Alright, Cronebone is a little bit surrounded, but that's her job. She's designed to get surrounded and just punished here. Let's go ahead and shoot into the Orc 4 boys that are surrounding our Lord. Hydra is able to break here. Let's pull some spears in reserve, and the Manticores are still chasing, which is good. Crows of Cain should shut that down. Yeah, they need to get back there. Chill of Santar, we can go ahead and pull in now. This is going to be quite brutal, that breath attack there. Yeah. Alright, great. So let's pull back. They're still doing their thing. The breath attack down the pipe certainly did some damage. Crows of Cain in the back have done good work as well, and the sisters are just buzzsawing through these nasty skulkers also. You have any other buffs? Witch's Brew? I think that's on herself only. We could do this, actually. Pop it. Yeah, that'll make her rampage, but then she should wreck that orc pretty good. Alright, so we got some dudes kind of circling around the flank here. Let's go ahead and shoot in, pull some spears back, and we should have another Manticore Summon here. Let's go ahead and do this before she dies to nothing in particular. Cool. So Bob is actually holding pretty well here, guys. I'm surprised. Bob is, he's raid bossing it, man. And we have the next Manticore Summon. Let's go after Azag again, just kind of keep him honest. And those pigs did get roadblocked. Come on, Crone Hellebron. I know you're rampaging all angrily there, but you gotta do a little bit more for me, if you could. Manticore Summon up in the sky. We have Flock of Doom also. Let's go ahead and slap that in the back. Should have gone a little bit higher up. It's okay. Cool. Spears, just keep doing your thing. Azag losing in the sky. And the Crone Hellebron with the accursed sword, or whatever the hell that thing's called. Let's get the Hydra on Bob. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough for him. His back line is like all running, like all these archers, and they're being chased by a bunch of angry shirtless ladies, so... You know, I mean, I don't mind that we're not, like, getting Azag, really. Yeah, we can go ahead and turn here, get these spears back. Get these Corsairs back as well to intercept these Skulkers. Oh, a Flock of Doom soonish. We just need to kill Bob, and he'll probably get hit with army losses. Yeah, I think we're good. And Azag is dead to the Manticore, so that's going to be army losses for him pretty soon. Cool, let's hit that. Should break him. Put these guys in guard mode. And Pig Cav don't hit like super hard. They're not like the Terminators, you know? It's not like we need to worry super bad. Alright, Crone Hellebron, we have another buff here. Let's go ahead and pop it on these two infantry units that are fighting up in the front. In the back, it looks like our Sorceress has been able to do the deed. Let's pull you guys back here and make sure they're safe. And Bob has fallen to the mighty Hydra. GG! Alright, so the Cronebone build, it got there, man. It got there. Yeah. I don't know if he has anything else fighting. Well played, man. Well played. Well, I haven't, you know, I haven't done a Dark Elf campaign. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe in due time. Well played. Well played, hero. GG, well played. So next up, we have Park Map. Park Map, please. You need to be the hero that Gotham needs here. Probably have to take... Yeah, Crone is overpowered, confirmed. She's not terrible. She's just really expensive, man. The Crone costs like 2,600 or something. Time for another tournament cast by turn, played by turn, and won by turn with runner-up turn. No, not today. Okay. So here we will go... Dwarves. Skaven. And High Elves. We're gonna just go off the rails here and pick stuff I don't normally play. Shetland, yes. Hey, take care, Bakara. Thanks for joining. Come on, Park Map. I need you to win. I'm not gonna let you win though, but I need it. We'll do the Swamp of Terror. No, that map's... It's so hard to see on that map. We'll do the Crack of Karkin. This one has like an interesting terrain. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Evan Sherman, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. The wind howling through his mullet on the hill. It is, I know. It is howling. Bite-sized hero, I would not recommend that. Man, Garland, thank you so much for the generous donations today. So, Park Map, I think is thinking right now. I don't know if he's AFK. Let's check. Well, Spaghetti is up next, and then we have Captain Ventress, Subutai, Energized, and Malverde. If he's still here. So Beastman and he bans Skaven. Okay. Ooh, this will be fun. I've been wanting to try this matchup actually. Let's go High Elves. So I don't really know how to do this, but I have some ideas going around in the old brain. We're gonna see what we can make work here. The Beastmen, the Bray Herd. Cometh. I think I'd have to leave the lobby to change the blood effects. All right. So we're going High Elves this time. I have some scheming. I have some serious scheming here, I think. Let's get you. Yeah, this will be really fun. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll try it. Hold on, we can try you. Ooh, this is juicy. This is some juicy stuff right here. Can an all cav build work? Yeah, in some matchups it's decent for sure. All right, so we want you to have this. That looks fine to me, although this is probably a little bit better. Cool. Right. Okay, 16. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you know what? That's just not how I like to play. I was gonna do a build that I know works, but it's just like, oh, it's so micro intensive. I just don't feel like dealing with it. Let's switch it up. Go back to the haggardness I was planning. The Lord of the Vuvuzela calls. But I feel like there's someone who's been neglected that we need to pick that like just hasn't gotten his love in a long time. All right, it's looking fine to me. Yeah, High Elves have one of the strongest campaigns in the game, hands down. They're just raid bosses. Like their economy that they can get, like on like turn 50 or 60, is just ludicrous. Laughs in Theoden. No, it's not quite a Theoden build. It's close. It's in the ballpark. He's probably ready already. I gotta like get my jams up going. That looks fine. We're doing something that's equally strong, but not as micro-intensive. Get one of you guys. Rangers, ho! Sound the Vuvuzela? No. I did pick Deckless, but I changed my mind. I don't know, man. The Isles has definitely have some options now, which certainly isn't a bad thing. Alright, we'll cut one of you guys. I don't know how that got in my build. Get you out of here, man. There's something missing from this. Something stirs in the earth. Is there anything I can cut to get those? That's somewhat useful. That's useful. That's kind of jankety. We could probably cut that. Keep that. Cut that. Cool. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. Yeah, this build's okay. I think it could work. Hiles are not OP. Yeah. You want to see an Archmage? Well, we're going with the Pigeon Queen. We're going with Valariel. Because I wanted to try this build. I was going to do a bit of a meme build, but then I was like, you know, I actually kind of want to practice this. Like, from, like, an actual, like, build standpoint. There's a bird. There's 2 birds. And 2 nobles. So it's like has many elements of a competitive high elf build, but it's very dependent on using Silver and Guard. We also have the Flamespire Phoenix and a bunch of Reavers, basically. Yeah, that's our game plan. Because like Reavers are, yeah, Sun Dragon Prince is the only acceptable high elf. Yeah, well, we'll see. Watch like the one time I don't go with like a Mimi build. Yeah, it's not too micro intensive. The build I was gonna do before was like 3 Dragon Princes, 4 Shadow Warriors, Bird Techless, Kite, like just awful, annoying. I was like, alright, it's just like, I don't feel like playing that. We do have some Reaver Cav and Silver and Guard, so we're going to be like having a hold formation. Which is fine, so we're going to do a little bit of this. Get some Silver and Guard in reserve in case they pile through. So we have the Reaver Archers, Reaver Archers are just so good in this matchup, man. They're just crazy. Get the Bird Lady in that squad. 4 and 5, 4 and 5, and the Nobles can be here. Nobles are like just, I don't know, something about them, they just don't work how you think they would. They typically kill whatever they fight. Alright, army's pretty small, but so is his. Ready. The blocker should be gone, right? You guys, now I'm just getting paranoid about it. Alistair, yeah, he's a campaign unit, so sorry guys, I'm just stepping back and doing some stretching real quick. Let's see what this foul Bray Herd brings. Like, against Beastmen, you kind of just need to hold and not get overwhelmed. And I think Silver and Guard are the way to go for that. Yeah, you can actually abuse this even more and go up with 5 SEM. Yeah. I don't mind a Minotaur bus. That's fine. That's what Silver and Guard are designed to defeat. Like, they're so good against them. Yeah, Silver and Guard. And then you just use, like, the Reavers and to get battlefield control, and once that's done, you can just kind of pick them apart, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Like, we healed the 2 Nobles and the Bird all at once, and, like, it's really, really nasty. I almost know the Tyrion build as well, but Tyrion is not super crazy. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if he's ready. Let's see. Let's pull you guys back. I always deploy pretty tight like this when I'm on stream, just because you never know what people accidentally saw. Alright, so we can go ahead, scoot forward, move you guys up a little bit. Birds, you and you. Reaver Archers, what does he have? He's got some Chariots action, that's pretty cool. Razorgore Herds, no Minotaurs. No Minotaurs. Oh, he does have Centaurs though. Centaurs are like my #1 to get rid of. Because if I can just polish them off, then yeah, then we're in decent shape there. I could shoot the pigs too. I don't mind shooting some Razorgores. They have good AP, so they can actually hurt the Silver and Guard a little bit. Shoot my minions, shoot. You guys feel like shooting your bows anytime soon? How about in this century? Why did they not shoot there? What's going on? Did you guys see that? I like literally had them targeted to be shot at for like a pretty substantial amount of time. Razor Gore Chariot, we could come over for like a gooning attempt here. No, he's not gonna let that happen. Let's take off the ammunition and make sure we shoot at appropriate targets. Alright, so we got you guys to help block up like the high mass as well. So now we're shooting at Centaurs. Okay, it looks like they are shooting. Maybe it's just really hard to see in this like snowy map. We can bring Alariel and like hammer this. We gotta watch out though. We can't like afford to get trapped up on the pigs. Alright. No problem. Silver and Guard have charge defense against all, which is so good. We'll rotate over this direction in case things get a little bit more heated. Yeah, that's fine. So we can, they're actually braced right now, so we can take the nobles in group 6 and just like start getting some free real estate here. I don't mind that. Alright, we got the bird squad that's kind of, you know, adding some pressure to them, and the nobles are running in now, so we can just get whatever kills we can, and then we can pull back, because he's got his big boys coming in. Yeah, let's get back here if we can. Cool. So we're shooting the Centaurs down. You guys can get in position. We're getting some good shots. Silver and Guard are holding, and we have gotten back to our lines, which is great. Alright, let's get the birds in there, start, you know, doing our thing, having some fun. We'll do a little bit of a kind of roundabout attack here. And we get the charge on the injured ones, which is great. You can go ahead and engage there, which is fine. These Reavers can engage against the Razor Gores, and we have heals. Honestly, this is a great fighting situation for us. Should have used that a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Yeah, and our Reavers are collapsing on the back of his dudes. Let's go ahead and set up like this. And, ooh, that's pretty good. That could hurt. It's going to be a pendulum, it looks like, but that's going to hit a lot of his own troops, actually. Ooh, yeah, that wrecked his guys pretty bad also. Great. So that beastman position is very, very heavily compromised. These Centaurs are in a bit of a tough fight. Let's see if we can get some help over there. And Silver and Guard are just so good. Let's keep the Phoenix fighting here. Keep those Reavers fighting here. These guys pile in as well. And let's get the birds over here to help out, if we can, against the Razor Gore Chariot. Rotate you guys over. And yeah, I think the front line is going more or less okay. The nobles on the chariots, we need to pull one back right now. Cool, so we popped in there to help out. Got you guys going as well, so let's just pile in and see if we can goon these guys out. Alariel could drop a fat heal here if we can. Oh, I missed. That was a misclick. Damn. Well, at least it hit the Silver and Guard. So, Morker we can go after with the 2 chariots. Send you guys in. Reavers are definitely winning this fight. I don't see what he can do to win that particular engagement, considering how much stuff I have over here. So we can pull the Archer Cav back if we want to, but I think just that keeping them locked in combat is probably okay. Yeah, because we have the Terror out. Like, he's going to lose a lot of stuff here. Nobles on chariots, let's get him over here. I don't think trying to kill Morker is the right play. That's a little bit of a misplay on my end. Pull these spears back. Star of Avalorn, I'm just going to save it for the single entities, like later in the battle. So kill those stupid chariots if we can. Cool, so that engagement is won, more or less. Silver and Guard are holding. Butchers of Kalkengard are finally coming in here, but I'm not too concerned about that. Have been able to get his pigs down, and good. So that engagement is won, so now we can just get really aggressive with our Reavers, pull these guys back in. And, ooh, I'm kind of trapped here, honestly. I'm not even going to try and dodge it. I don't think I can. Yeah, that's good. And the Beastmen, of course, are, like, always ahead on the balance at this point. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. We can actually go for a gooning attempt here. I'm okay with this. And if we can get the other noble back over here, too, this is going to be a good opportunity for... I think we just do it now. We just drop the star here to heal up all our characters. Yeah, we just kill his lord. Very good. Very good. And the Reaver, Archer, Cav in the back should be winning their fights. Morker is getting worked on pretty good, but this is like a classic mistake, just like isolating Morker, trying to kill him before it's his time. Alright, so we'll pull back, that's fine. We've almost got down his chariot piece here. Now we can go ahead and get our birds and go after the chariots here, and you guys can come over and help win that fight. Silver and Guard are kind of having some problems though, too. And we got some Reavers back as well, which is nice. Okay, we gotta wait for those damn spawn to disappear, and I think these Silver and Guard are steady. Yeah, they're good. We'll pull them back in. Need to pull out that way. So that's all of his spawn usages. The nobles rear charging in here should help win that fight. As long as we don't like lose our lord to something stupid, I think we're okay. So just get the bird lady out of there if we can. Pop an Earthblood over there, which is fine. Good, good. That engagement is heavily won. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a big break for us. And now we have all these like Reaver Cav too, who can come on, bird. There's so many spawn in there. Oh god, it's so foul. Alright, let's pull you guys back. These Reaver Cav can just chase down some of these Gore herds if you want. And the bird got away. Alright, excellent. So let's go back to like using these guys as archers. So we're going to start shooting the butchers, just flying nearby. Don't have to take any engagements we don't want to, obviously. The nobles doing a great job, just being, you know, high health nobles. That's what they do, man. Those damn chariots, though, are quite swift. We could go after his caster. He's a little bit unprotected there. The nobles can come in and go after his razor gores. And, oh, now let's pull back. Let's pull back. He's privy to that. We have the skirmish, you know. We have the excuses to wait for his what's it called to wear off. The spawn summons. Just kind of poke in. Play it cautiously. Okay, so we got some of those pigs there, but we probably want to pull away. Pull back here. Drop the Fat Earthblood there. It's going to be fine. Now we have, like, you know, 3 archers shooting freely into those lightly armored minotaurs. Yeah, maybe we try and free him up, I'm not sure. Alright, so the bird is back. Let's bring the bird. Successfully chase those guys off. We're just shooting. The nobles are tanking. We have bombardments, too. I could bring Alariel in, honestly. I think it's not a bad idea. His stopping power here isn't too bad. I think we're pulling ahead. Alright, Silver and Guard. Let's get you guys piling back in. Alright, so let's drop some bird droppings here. Give them the sweet, sweet business. Didn't do that much, actually. That's okay. Let's go after you guys. Pull you guys around the side. Butchers are getting low-ish, but we're not doing as much damage as I'd like. I think getting a full surround and just going for like a terror route smarter here. Let's go after his caster. We do have a Star of Avalorn too. Pop it. Pop it like it's hot. And heal up them nobles. Cool, so we get the surround coming in. You guys can go here. You guys can go here. Charge those guys down. This is where the high elves shine, you know? Especially since we have some spears coming back. Alright, so more heals. That's what Alariel does! High elves in a nutshell. You guys ever wanted to see high elves in a nutshell? It is this build. Alright, let's just surround him. We can just wear him down with attrition now. You chase off the chariot. You guys go chase off that caster so we don't get pendulumed again. That chariot's being chased off. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now it's just like a 45-minute grind to kill elves, yes. To kill your boy there. Yeah, nobles are super good on chariots. They're freaking insane. Like, they're so hard to deal with, man. Especially with Alariel healing, it's just like, oh, God. Yeah. That bird did eat a lot. He did. Alright, so next up we have Mole Spaghetti. Nobody expects it. But to be fair, though, I did not kite that much that game. I literally was in melee for like 80% of the game with my Reaver Cav. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, he said turn the famous... I never do that. Yeah, it can catch people off guard, man. That army was illegal? No, it wasn't. Because I had Alariel, I had double noble, and a single eagle. Oh, was that in a rule break? I thought you're allowed to have 5. Because, oh, Alariel was on the eagle also. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I'm disqualified. I can stop playing now. So, technically, I just realized now, yeah, I don't play high elves often. Technically, you're only allowed to have 3. You can have 5 SEMs, which always confuses me. But only 3 of them can actually be like monstrous, like kind of mounted characters. So I had the 2 nobles and the Flamespire Phoenix plus Alariel and her eagle, which is 1 too many. Yeah. All right, I'm disqualified. Park map, come back. You can continue. Yeah, I had too many. I just realized it. Yeah. I haven't played High Elves in a long time. It just didn't occur to me. So we'll get Park Mac back in here. He can continue his reign. And that's the perfect just end me, dude. Just end me. Let me see if he's still here. And it's good because I can rest my hands now. Oh wait, Mole Spaghetti wanted to play? Moles, I can play you off stream, dude. Unless you really want to play. I mean, if Park Map doesn't come back, I'll keep going, but I don't think it would have mattered, even if I had a Lariel, you know, on a horse or something. But yeah. A rematch? I could rematch Park Map. Dirty cheater. Oh, dude. Well, if Park Map doesn't come back, then I'll keep playing. But Yeah, I had one too many single entities. So you can only have like 3 monstrous ones. So like I had the 2 nobles on chariots, which count, and then I had Alariel and a bird. So if I had just had Alariel on like a horse or something, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. So Alariel survive a fight against Mel Gibson? No way. Park map, I don't know where he is. Let's see if he's here. Sorry about that, park map. It happens to the best of us, man. You guys want a rematch? We could do a rematch, it's fine. Would you guys prefer a rematch, or do you want me to just like let him continue? As punishment, use an autogen? Oh my god, okay. That's fair punishment. I had one too many. To win the prize money? There is the joke's on you. There is no prize money for King of the Hills. All right. So, we'll see what you guys want. I broke the rules on purpose to escape playing. If I were going to do that, I would do it with something much more stupid. You guys want a rematch? All right, rematch time. Let's go. So, High Elves, Dark Elves, and Wood Elves. All right, guys, I'm going full elf. Turin elf is here. Plus 2 eagles. Yeah, I'm explaining to him. He didn't notice that there was a rule break. So I'm going High Elves, Dark Elves, and Wood Elves. Oh man, this is going to be jankety. Times 10 million. What map do we want to do? Vulture Ridge is fine. Since it's my tourney, well, technically, if you had a rule break like that, you would probably like there's punishments for it, but the player would keep playing in the tournament, unless it was like egregious and like obvious that it was intentional, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, it depends though. Like most tournament hosts would like give some advantage to the opponent. Okay, he's going with Bretonia, and I'm going with an event. He's going Bretonia, banning High Elves. All right, so normally I could go Wood Elves, baby. My worst faction. Let's go. Let's go quietly into this night. Or not quietly. You guys get the picture. You understand what I'm saying. All right. There once was a hero known as Mel Gibson. All right. Gather the Rohirrim. The kin of the trees. The people of the forest gather in full might. Guys, this build is going to be such trash. We're going to try our best, though. Oh, God, I need a caster, too. That's right. He was so surprised. He's like, what? You're going Wood Elves? Like, yes. Dark Elves are actually really good against Bretonia, so I don't want to do that. That's fine. We'll do these two. No problem. No, we're not auto-genning it, guys. We're not auto-genning this beast. We're doing something even more glorious. The likes of which we've never seen in this world. Just know that mortals should tremble in despair at the might of this build. It is truly unstoppable. Definitely not breaking any rules here. Alright, we gotta cheapen out a little bit so we can get more stuff. Alright, ready. We have to protect the Oak of Ages, guys. So, are they good? I don't really struggle versus them as Bretonia, says Guac. Are you talking about the High Elf matchup? It's Bretonian favored. Slightly. I think it's like 55-45. It's not that big of an advantage. I've seen people win on both sides in competitive formats, so a full tree build actually might not be bad against Bretonia, but we're not doing that. We're getting a little hog wild here, as they say. You know, sometimes in life, you just have to grab freedom by the horns. Spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, High Elf Nobles count as SEM. So basically, yeah, it just didn't occur to me. I was like, oh, I forgot that the chariots on the nobles count as SEMs. But like, honestly, if you guys want to play like that same way, you just put a Lariel on like a horse or something, or you cut the Phoenix and get like some other stuff, and you'll be totally fine. Like, it's really strong. Park Map is not a youngling. No, he plays in tournaments. All right. He's a great player. So the build is we got Treekin, we got Mel Gibson. Ain't gonna be seeing any Prey of Anathrema, weak ass Prey of Anathrema in this house. No, we got a Warhammer 1 Glade Guard missile build with Mel Gibson leading the helm. We got some of these ladies in the back, and the Treekin are going to be used to just like block the cav. I know it's not good, but it's about sending a message. All right. So Mel is here. He's going to be in group 2. Branch Wraith is here as well. Oh yeah, buddy, Mel Gibson is here. Let's go over here on the side. Ready. So what is he playing again? He's Bretonnia, right? Okay. I forgot what he was playing. It's the last walk of the tree people. I know. It's a very junky build. Guys, don't ask questions. This build isn't supposed to be good. It's supposed to be unique and fun. And it might win. Honestly, I have some teeth here. Game 1, gang, rise up. Yes. Rubber Duck loves this. I know. He's a Mel Gibson man himself. Messages, please end me. This was meta once. Yeah, a long time. Well, I don't know if the Treekin were ever super meta. But obviously the best way to play against probably Bretonnia is either like big tree spam and like camping in a box with spears, or like how Zyphos does it with like Prey of Anathrema, Waywatcher, Kite. That's like super hard to do with like cav screening. Yeah. Ghost Treekin will just get wrecked by peasants. You bite your tongue. You just wait. Oh, Mel does have one item. He has the Cloak of Aisha, so he heals himself. Such a good item. Like, that's why Mel Gibson can be so hard to finish off sometimes. Yeah. Alright, let's go see what he's got, huh? He's gonna just see this build and just be, like, totally flabbergasted. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the Wood Elf Archers can definitely outtrade the Peasant Archers, especially since I have 4 of them. Feel like have fun. Park Map round 2, man. Let's go. I need you to just win this game, if that's possible. Mel Gibson needs to go forth and throw a mighty spear into these spearmen at arms. You guys ready for this? Oh yeah, look at the freaking arm on that guy. He just hits the dirt. What is that shit? Come on, man. Oh, that's terrible. What a freaking disappointment. Alright, Mel's gonna get in there and just get dirty in melee, because that's his jam. Alright, so we need Treekin here, we need spears here. It looks like he's doing a pretty big cav overload on that side. Mel is doing his jam pretty hard. Got the spears here. These archers can start shooting at his peasant archers, which is going to be fine in a moment. We do also have the Hounds of Gibson, so let's pop those here. Try and get whatever free real estate we can. Got you guys, and got some Azrai spears. So yeah, we're doing some good damage to his cav, honestly. Mel Gibson's just kind of running rampant in the battle lines here. What are these, Knights of the Realm? Yeah, Knights of the Realm are the ones we want to take out. Pull these archers back to their box. Get you guys going up, and you guys going up. And then the Treekin can just kind of be rotating over here. So we're getting good damage, honestly. Mel's going pretty ham. He does have the Mighty Hawk's Talon, so we'll drop that right there. And now it looks like Lewin is coming in, so we need to kind of start popping him with something if we can. Cool. Alright, so we're holding okay. Let's put some pressure on the Lewin, man. Go after these peasant mobs here, and it looks like he's coming in hard. Alright, that's fine. We can go ahead and go after him with Big Mel. That's going to be fine. Treekin here might need to rush in and intercept. Alright, he's running, that's fine. Mel Gibson should be able to terror out these guys. Let's go ahead and hammer these Knights of the Realm. Just continue to screen here. You have the Azrai Spears nearby also, which will be very punishing. Cool. Big Mel is coming in. I think he's needed in the back line. Front line isn't going to be too much of an issue here, to be honest. Do we need anything? I don't think so. I think just using like a Melkos here is going to be very welcome. So yeah, he's like charging into Treekin and Spears mostly, which is good for us. Our archers are more or less shooting. Some of them are compromised here. But we have, you know, 2 units shooting and getting good steady damage. Park map has been able to get some by, which is okay. There's eventually going to get in somehow. Set you guys up, set you guys back up here. Have the branch wraith keep going, and we can go ahead and drop a fat heal over here. This fight's going really well for us, actually. That one, yeah. Looks like Lewin's going in after my caster. That's ballsy. Mel Gibson's nearby, dude. You better watch out and hope he's not preying on you. All right, let's get you guys fighting those peasants, which sucks, but it has to be done. Get you guys here, and yes, the knights have gotten onto my archers. But the thing is, as long as you like make them pay the troll toll for it, and it's not like free, then you know, then it's okay. Okay, his knights look a little bit like awkwardly bunched up there. I'm gonna try and get a little something going. This position's going really well for us. The archers are still like fighting and healthy. Pull these archers back, pull these spears back, and pull these treekin back also. Let's go after the defenders here. No problem. Alright, so these archers, we need to defend them, so let's go ahead and set up our battle lines here. Mel Gibson is charging down those mighty cav. Fortunately, some trollish spearmen have gotten through my battle lines. Let's kind of tighten everything up again. Good. Keep shooting those Knights of the Realm. Get the spears going after these guys, and the treekin going after them as well. Some of our guys do get caught here. Not much we can do about that, to be honest. It's okay, though. We probably should use some healing, yeah, or Melkos or something, just kind of punish his cav if we can. Okay, let's screen here. Keep shooting. These treekin can pile back in. Pull these archers back to safety. Mel Gibson does have the Hawk's Talon, too, which we can use on this blob of troops here. And I think we're in okay shape. It's not, like, great, but it's not bad either. Like, if we can keep any archers alive, I think we still have one group here that's somewhat healthy. That was a good Hawk's Talon. That actually did a bunch of damage. Alright, cool. So, yeah, he has a Manticore summon out. So the balance of power is falsely inflated at the moment. We just need to kill all his cav. That's really the recipe here. Cool. Looks good. The cav units are getting worn down. The Manticore should be dissipating soon as well. And we'll drop a fat heal back here, which hopefully will hit Mel. And get some Knights of the Realm. Let's pull you guys down the hill a little bit. Although, no, he's got a ton of cav back here. We got to be careful. What kind of archer play do we have left? Okay, we have some. Let's just start shooting where we can. Mel Gibson going like a hero, thinking about engaging, but clearly we don't want to give him that fresh fish for free. Branch Wraith come back. Archers, our Eternal Guard have cleaned up in the front, which is no surprise. They should beat Spearmen at Arms. Mel Gibson is now in a heated battle here, but we do have Azrai Spears coming. Tree King can block this charge. Pull these spears back. These guys can go intercept here. And the Branch Wraith, yeah, Mel Gibson is anti-large. A lot of people don't know this with his freaking melee. He's pretty meaty. Yeah, alright, so those guys are broken. We have some archers chasing. Let's go ahead and get down here. We have some archers that have come back, so they're obviously going to get caught because they're in open field here. Let's see if we can catch him slipping on his micro here. Shoot you guys. Treekin, defend, defend. Treekin, defend. Alright, so the Bretonnia Knights are getting worn down. Is he paying attention here? I don't think he is, so let's push in. And those poor archers in the back did get a couple last samurai volleys before all was said and done. We don't need to overchase. Let's pull our spearmen back. The thing is, we also have Mel Gibson's muscular throwing arm for the fourth quarter. So if he wants to go and do battle with the Mel, then is he gonna get that micro there? We'll see. Lewin thinking about diving in here. Okay, that's fine. It's going after the Branch Wraith. That's a really good play. Branch Wraith should be able to cast an Earthflood on herself, though. Alright, let's do that. Perfect. No problem. Yeah, we need to pull in a little tighter now. Good. So the Spearmen did not make the catch. They did on that side, though, so he slipped up in one area. That's his second Manticore summon, but once that disappears, I think he's out of steam, to be honest. Like, we've killed most of his cav. We've killed most of his cav. No fresh fish, man. You can't get it for free. You gotta pay. You gotta pay. This ain't no charity. Alright, so spears are coming back in. Set you guys up. Set you guys up like so. You guys intercept here, you guys intercept here, and get these archers ripping some guard mode shots into the dudes there. Yeah, he's really trying to goon my character, which is smart. But Mel Gibson is here, and he's not going to let that happen for free. Oh, here comes Big Mel with his spear! That's right, Lewin. Face the fury of the Azrai. How are we doing? Yeah, Treekin are pretty good roadblocks against Cav, actually, believe it or not. This damsel needs to pay, though. She's been alive for far too long. Mel Gibson would like to have a word with her. Nice cycle charging here. He's getting some good damage in. Those are the defenders of Fleur de Lis also. So, yeah, honestly, this whole blob here probably can just come back, and Mel can just take that character out solo. Pop a little vortex there, pull these guys in, sandwich there. Got some archers still shooting. I don't think he can win this. I don't think he can win this. I think our rematch is finalized. Hawk's Talon right there. Some sweet bombardment. All right. Yeah, look at the Hawk's Talon from Mel. Oh yeah, bombard those peasants, baby. And let's just have Mel start throwing some spears at these guys. That could be a pretty solid deterrent. Let's tighten up a little bit. Let's tighten up. Treekin. He's going after the Azrai with Big Boy here. That's a little risky. Let's get her in there so she gets the big debuffs. And look at that. Mel Gibson's spear throw actually finished those cav. Yeah, and the Treekin are like fending off the knights. Look at them. They're just like pimp slapping these knights off their horses. How many kills they have? 14? Oh man, big business. Yeah, and Mel is quite healthy too. The Bretonnian army is pretty much in shambles. He's got some like archers coming back here. We could just start throwing spears all day. Luan's gonna have to fight eventually, and like I have tons of Azrai spears. Yeah, he's gonna meet his end here. Mel, come finish him off. Let's trap him in with Treekin so he can't escape. What does Bretonnia have aside from that? That doesn't look like much. Get these spearmen going here. Oh, we're the king of the woods, man. He might be the king of Bretonnia, but they have charge defense. I always forget. Just charge, whatever. Park Cop says sorry. I won't lose for free, man. Wood elves. Woodies. That was an interesting game. Treekin best in class, I know. The Treekin meta has been discovered here today. Yeah, that's pretty typical, like what Park Matt brought. You just spam like 8 knights and just like swarm their archers, but with the Treekin defense symmetry, it's not easy. Oh man, I should probably just stop, guys. No, I'll play Mole Spaghetti. I know he really wanted to, but after that Moles, I'll probably stop. All right, Moles, let's get you in here. Probably take tomorrow off. All right, where's Mole Spaghetti? So Moles, you're up. That was something, wasn't it? Hadri's liked that build. Hadri's liked it. Well, hopefully if my hand's getting fixed in a couple weeks anyways, it just doesn't matter. Dude, you gotta pay your respects to the mill. One sec, guys, I'm just stretching out a little bit. Yeah, after this game, I'm gonna stop no matter what happens. Because I don't want to be suffering. I mean, what? How many games have we done? 5 or 6? Well, the archers wouldn't have done much, to be honest. They would have just gotten wrecked by my archers if he invested heavily in them, but yeah. The Treekin are really good for breaking the charges, and then, alright, so Empire, Empire, who else do we want to go? Vampire counts aren't super micro-intensive. We'll do that. And then, Tomb Kings. All right, Moles, let's do this, man. Finish him, Mole, do it. Oh, man. Mel Gibson was a G that game. He did some serious work. I know people were laughing at him, but... Yeah, in 3 weeks, Deacon. Yeah, 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. So Empire, Vampire Counts, and Tomb Kings. I know we are owed a Kalita build, so... More arena. I'll do some this week, Wes. Should disqualify yourself with 7 mortar wagons. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So Moles is on the pick. I picked Empire, Counts, and Tomb Kings. We should probably change the map too. Wyvern. I can't remember if Wyvern Lake's a good map. I think it is. The Void of Helm Fen shall be our map. What legendary lords does everyone want to see added for the Beastmen? I want to see Torox the Brass Bull. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to have like the Beastmen give a character that they can like fight monsters with. Oh, this is technically my 8th game? Okay. I actually am confident I could, if I go super tryhard, I could probably go all the way through, but my hand doesn't want to do that. How to get good at Empire. Empire's a tricky faction. What does Moles want to play? He picks High Elves and bans Counts. Interesting. Because High Elves... So Mole Spaghetti. High Elves are actually a really good counter against Empire Counts. You basically just bring a Tempest with a Lariel, and you can like really force them onto the ground where you can manage the fight. So he's going with Tomb Kings. Okay. No. Oh, 2K. Tomb Kings. Tomb Kings! Yes! Alright. So here we go. So let's go ahead and get the blocker up. Okay. I have the perfect build for this situation. Whatever, that's fine. I don't care about any of that stuff. I have to look at some tournament rules to see. I can't remember. Okay, one sec, guys. Just checking some tournament rules to make sure I don't rule break again. I have some really fun builds kind of lined up here. Okay, one sec here. That's fine. Cool. All right, so we get you. 2 of you guys. Oh my god. This build is just going to be some next level shit. Next level big brain plays are about to be found in this here build. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, that's good. Mole Spaghetti comes for vengeance. So we got you guys, it's fine. Not that much more expensive. And from here, we cut you and get a couple of you guys. All right. This is going to be something. I don't know what to say. It's a build. It is most certainly a build. It's got some things in it. Do I cut that? Yeah, see, that's terrible. Cut that also. See if we can get a little bit more, possibly. You guys, this will probably be one of the better meme builds of the whole stream. No, it's not what you guys think. I gotta mix it up a little bit here. Ready. All right, let's do this shit. This is gonna be great, man. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so hyped for this. Mole Spaghetti, tremble in despair, mortal. Moles, he might have a chance here. This build's pretty god-awful. But you never know. Yes, you can use the Iro Titan. No need to look at the rules. Just bring Cetra and Chariot spam. Oh my god, Sirtha Cetra. That could be fun too. No, it's not. This is something. You guys will see. There is a Roomba. Of course there's a Roomba. Against High Elves, you always gotta go Roomba. How meme are we talking? Pretty meme. Yeah, pretty meme. It's still not okay, I don't know if terrible is the right word. So we have double Bone Giant, Casket, Khalida. So basically it's just a huge giant shaft build where we try and put the giant shaft of the Tomb Kings into the face here of our opponents. We have a couple skeletons, obviously, to hold the line. They're not going to win anything. Got some spears in reserve, and that is it. So Khalida is going to be buffing. She has this AoE buff called the Blessing of Asaph, which gives reload skill, AP damage, and stuff to your different monster boys. So we also have a Chariot. Chariot's can run interference, and we have the Sneaky Snake characters back here to defend. The Chariot and the Horseman, though, they really have to do most of the heavy lifting, because we just have to, like, really just be obnoxious with the harass. And we have a Light Wizard, obviously, for nets to snipe with the Bone Giant. Put these guys in guard mode. And you guys are in group 6 too. Alright. Looks good to me. Oh, we almost forgot about you guys. Where are you going, man? Okay, well, we could do a little Vanguard just to, like, kind of keep him busy. You better not be stream sniping, Mole Spaghetti. I would be very disappointed if you saw my glorious build before it came to full fruition. Drop the sick beats. It's not KOTH, but some DJ beats. This is like Tiesto or something. We'll call him DJ I don't know. Who do you have? Tiesto and Armin van Buuren and all those like early 2000s techno guys. Yeah, Garland, this one's for you, dude. This one's for you. Good luck, have fun. Oh, I already said that. I don't need to say it again. Okay. Hopefully he meant he was ready. All right, so let's get the Casket shooting. Casket is going to go into his archers, and the Bone Giants will unleash their fat shafts into his bolt throwers. And we'll try and force him forward here. Okay, he's pretty well prepared for this. So we need to like go troll with other things. Hopefully Kalita will be able to defend. Because this is going to become an artillery trade. Bone Giants aren't bad at it. We need to like pressure though and just be really annoying. However we can. Casket of Souls, rain that hot fire. Oof, yeah, we're getting some damage, man. Caskets are so freaking strong. And we can go ahead and lock him. I think I can't tell what he's shooting at here. Alright, let's get you guys. Bone Giants are certainly very tough to kill. We're going in! So you notice how I like put it in that like kind of formation? Sometimes it works. Oh, come on, force path through. You got this on the other side as well. How are the Bone Giants doing? There's still all three of those pieces there, which is unfortunate. We did get on that side, so let's pull back. Let's pull down through the center.
You have a really nice butt.
Dziękuję. Lady Turin stopping by. Being awesome as always. Okay, so I think we can officially switch onto a different target now. What is this thing? It still has 3 though. The Chariots really got in there pretty deep. Chase. I think we've won the siege battle, so now he kind of has to like come forward, which is not going to be fun for him. Start shooting some silver helms. Yeah, that was good. Okay. So now these horsemen just kind of hang tight. We can charge into these ones. The Bone Giants can put their fat shafts into silver helms. They can start like nuking the cab out. Let's go here. Running amok with the chariots. Some horsemen are being left and sacrificed in the front. Just keep causing problems where we can. Okay, one of them shattered. Alright, cool. So now he's advancing. The Casket, we need to start hitting the things that can like kill our army now. Yeah, like his dudes there, because the back line is more or less in shambles. Cool. He's chasing with Bird Teclis, which he should be getting Teclis like up in the main engagement now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. This is going to be really funny, actually. See if we can net down Teclis here and then get some heavy focus fire with the double Bone Giant. Oh yeah, give Teclis those fat shafts in the face. Cool. So the Bone Giants hopefully can do their job. Kalita, you know, Kalita's actually not terrible in melee, so she can probably fend these guys off. Okay, I think shooting Teclis is probably a mistake. How are the Chariots doing? I just have to make sure like none of his bolt throwers or anything come back. Let's pull these guys back now. We're gonna need them, I think. Alright, so we've done a lot of damage for sure. Let's start shooting Teclis with this if we can. Get the big Bone Daddy getting in there. Kalita needs to get her hands dirty too fighting him. We can't let him have that for free. Casket, what are we shooting? Yeah, we need to just shoot into this blob here. Ooh, sepulchral shockers. They hit so freaking hard. Do we have a net? Oh, it's not up yet. We'll Shem's Burning Gaze in. Alright, cool. So his back line, I think, is pretty much non-existent. Use those horsemen to chase. Pull these spears back. Actually, go after those silver helms. Yeah, Kalita's getting in there pretty good. She's certainly not a bad duelist. Yeah, not worth using a net. Kalita, get in there. Keep doing that work. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we can go ahead and charge these silver helms. We can go ahead and net Bird Teclis, get both Bone Giants, put them in guard mode, and make sure they're shooting here. And hopefully we can actually get her here. Come on, Bone Giants. Drop the shafts on Cletus, on Teclis's stupid bird face. Cool, so the rear charge there, doing some work. And Shem's Burning Gaze. He has such good magic resist. I don't know why the Bone Giants aren't following their orders here. I mean, they're still big Bone Giants. They can fight pretty well in melee. Alright, so he's going for the caster kill, which is a good idea. bring Kalita back. I think his front line is more or less kind of compromised. Bring back the Stalkers to start shooting with their attacks. We do have the Ushopti summon, so if a Bolt Thrower does come back online, we can probably deal with him that way. Alright, so the Bone Giants are trying. Sure, why not? Let's just get him in there. Give him those giant shafts here, if we can. Should have a net for him soon, actually. Yeah, a couple seconds. So Kalita's currently netted, because Teclis has nets also. Oh, the shafts! Come on, man, let's go. Let's get him. Drop some Ushopti summons back here, just to help out. Kalita intercepts, and now we can go ahead and net Teclis down. Oh, he's getting blasted! Oh, man! Shadow Realm him, Bone Giants! Come on. Oh, yeah. Give him the shaft. Tomb Strike. Get Bird Teclis down. End him! End him! How is he not dead? How is he not dead? Okay, Bird Teclis is down for the count. So, now we can start shooting here against the other bird. Okay, he's got... What does he have? Okay, GG. I think that's GG. I think he's calling it, so I'm going to give it back to him here. I got to stop after this one, though, guys. I'm really pushing it. Alright, let's get you back. Chariots. We'll go Vroom. You do this. No, I'm done playing after this one. I'm sure I could potentially win a few more, but I don't want to like have my hands hurt all night. All right, that's got to be GG. I mean, the Bone Giants just dropped their fat shafts in this thing's face, and then that's it. The amount of damage we did in the beginning with the Horsemen and Chariots was what won us the game, though. He had a good counter build against us, actually, like a really well thought out counter build. He just wasn't able to defend his artillery stuff. Casket. Okay, cool. Iron the rest. Irksome Elgy birds. Man. Mel, Kalita, Volkmar, Archeon. You guys are getting the full Monty today. His build was actually good. I would have probably cut the regular archers, though. I don't think you need those. Like, cut those regular archers and get, like, some more Reavers, and then just use them to defend against my harass. And, like, if he had kept his 3 Bolt Throwers, it would have been a much harder game. Yeah. It's just a couple, like, slip-ups and defending and stuff. How many wins do I have now? Is it 8, I think? I think it's 8. I think I forgot to update it for a game. Man, like, every ounce of my body wants to keep playing, but I know it's a bad idea. All right, so score is going to be... I think it was 8. Yeah? Okay, cool. So next up, we have Captain Ventress. So moles... So it's going to be Ventress versus Subutai. Until next time. No mortal can defy. Yeah, Kalita did okay, Garland. I must admit. Well, Spaghetti says maybe next time. For sure. All right. So now we have Ventress versus Subutai. So you guys are going to be fighting over the interim title belt here. Host game spectator, please don't join and troll. Well, Lich 109, to be fair, we replayed the GQ and won it, so, yeah. Oh, you're saying of the total 8, yeah. Nathan Allen says, damn, I might need to get some in and out to celebrate that Turin shellacking. Oh, man. All right, so Subutai and Ventress, you guys are up. Get those 2 bad boys in the lobby. Ventress is here. Let's have him fight on the Oak of Ages. Talk about a terrible map. Oh my god. You know, do you guys want to try Oak of Ages? Let's do it. No, but then I feel so bad for the players if they've been waiting to play and the map sucks. We'll do Tower of Oath again. The King of the Hills are announced in my Discord usually. Yeah. Well, Spaghetti, it's okay, man. Your build was actually a pretty good answer. You had a lot of the Bolt Throwers, but 3 Bolt Throwers will lose to 2 Bone Giants in a casket, for sure. That's the tricky thing about that, right? Like, how all in do you go? Because, yeah, the Bolt Throwers cannot kill a Bone Giant 1-for-1. I think you got to cut those archers, Moles. You cut the archers. You replace them with reavers, and then you just advance with your main army and your birds, and like protect your bolt throwers with your reavers. And from there, I think like you have a much better chance because the battle got kind of scary when you got in there. Like I had to micro a lot and like get some good targets, but yeah. All right, so Adventurous pick 3 since you're on the left side. If Subutai doesn't go full stack amount to Yeoman, I'll be extremely disappointed. Yeah, Sword of Torgald, I've had people say they crash on that map, so that's why we're not doing that at the moment. Very cool. Thanks for joining today, by the way, guys. It's been an absolute blast hanging out with all of you. We're going hard, man. Storm Demon's an okay map. Cool. So Ventress has gone Greenskins, Tomb King's Coast, and then Subutai can now ban one and pick one. He'll ban Greenskins, and he'll pick someone that's good against Tomb Kings and Coast, which honestly Empire would be a really strong pick from Subutai. Empire is good against Tomb Kings. It's a pretty even matchup, maybe slightly Empire favored, and Vampire Coast loses heavily to Empire typically. It's like a 60-40 matchup in my opinion. Why would you try to out artillery Tomb Kings? With Dark Elves, I wouldn't. Or with High Elves, it's kind of hard. I think just putting more aggressive pressure, because if you invest that heavily in Bone Giants, you're like, everything else in your army is going to suck. Like my infantry was like 4 skeleton spearmen, right? So maybe if you came with like a bunch of rangers and like some single entities with some good juking, it would have been a problem for my build. Grom versus Eltharion, it could be. So now Ventress will pick from Norska. Oh, a Norska pick. Okay, Norska is pretty decent against these factions. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, now Ventress gets to pick from Tomb Kings or Coast. The Faction Wars is scheduled for Sunday. So Sunday, at what time? 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be putting up a video probably tomorrow to announce it. Yeah. It's going to be good, though. Let's go over the players, actually. I have the full list of players now. I just finished recruiting. So we have Anticity on the Vampire Coast. He, of course, won the last of the Faction Wars with his Coast. We have Aerocrastic, our most recent ever chosen champion. Going undefeated in Everchosen, solid stuff for sure. He's going to be playing a sub-faction of Alberic. So he's playing Borderlow. So Aerocrastic's going to be Borderlow. Tomb Kings is going to be King of the Dead. Skaven are going to be Hadries, and Hadries is also someone who's won a faction war before with Skaven, so he's back representing them. Did a very, very good, solid finals against Zardar Total War in the finals with Norska. We have Xiphos on traditional Bretonnia. So Xiphos is actually pretty good at Bretonnia as well. So Xiphos shall be playing Bretonnia. Energized, Lizardman main, who we saw in the most recent Eternal Challenger League. Energized got to the grand finals of my ECL qualifier and had a really good series against Falcon. But he's a Lizardman main as well. On High Elves, we have the Red Legion. He was a newcomer here to the Faction Wars. Quite excited to see how he performs in his first match. And then from there, we have Dob Plays on the Empire. The Undertaker on the Dwarves as well. Free-for-alls, maybe soon, Mr. Berg. I'm not sure. But yeah, Dob Plays is going to be on Empire, and goes without saying, he's an Empire man. Pistoliers, he sweats Pistoliers. We got Undertaker on Dwarves. We have Crabbling is going to be on Norska. We do also have Peabutter Special on Beastmen, and those players are obviously both very experienced tournament players, so you'll be seeing them. And Zablatsky is going to be playing Chaos, which is very unorthodox, as he is a Wood Elf player or an Elvish player normally, but we're trying something a little bit wild. He wants to play with some Hell Cannon, so we'll see how that goes. Falcon is going to be Wood Elves, so for anyone looking to see the Azrai brought to their former glory, it's going to be Falcon, of course. I mean, he's done very well in Faction Wars and Challenger Leagues, all that sort of good stuff. Flying Taco had the drop, so Ice Power Total War, newcomer as well, is going to be doing the Dark Elves in the upcoming Faction War. Very excited. We did a little bit of training the other day, so should be fun. We have Poison Ducky Prez, also another newcomer to the Faction War, going to be playing Vampire Counts, and of course, it would not be complete without Talaxilon Soothsayer coming in hot with the Greenskins. So, yeah, it's going to be quite scary. That's it. That's the Faction War, guys. So, honestly, Outer Region, most of the people who are in the Faction War simply messaged me and asked for a spot. I often invite back people who've won in the past, obviously, but really you just have to tell me, like, if I can't get you in that one, I'll get you in one down the road. So it really just comes down to you having some tournament experience and being able to compete. number one, and number two, just asking me. And I might not be able to get you in right away, but eventually I will. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right, Tower of Hoth. I'm going to get some water. Super thirsty. We'll be back soon. Oh, that's some delicious water, guys. Yeah, Alberic is going to be played by Aerocrastic, yeah. It's this Sunday. At 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm going to probably take tomorrow off. Just not touch the computer. Just rest my paws. Dav did very well for himself in one of our faction wars with the Empire. He got to the finals and lost to... I believe he lost to... Was it Soothsayer or Flying Taco? Let me check. I have a record of all that stuff. Oh, that's right. I don't have to minimize anymore, do I? So if I go to the Faction Wars Hall of Fame in my Discord, the first Faction War was won by Soothsayer with the Empire. Second one was won by Falcon with the Lizardmen, and that was Dob Plays got to the final of that one and lost to Falcon, and of course, no shame in that. That's a tough fight. Third one was won by Hadries in the Skaven, and the fourth one was won by Vampire Coast and Anticity. So we've had a different winner every single time, and a different faction as well, which is really encouraging. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking faction war, like Bretonnia and Dwarves typically get eliminated in the first round. But again, you also have to remember that a lot of the best players in the world don't tend to play those factions because they want to win tournaments. So, like, it's kind of there's variables to that, yeah. Gateau, we'll be dropping a link to the Discord soon. If any mods in here could. Do it to it. So in this matchup, it's going to be Norska. This is fighting for the interim belt. I had to vacate due to an injury. Sounds like MMA. But it's going to be Subutai on Norska. So he's got Famir with great weapons. Of course, very self-explanatory, quite good against constructs. Javelins as well. Better than throwing axes because of the range typically. And of course, the anti-large is really nice. Berserkers in the front line into the sunset. Throg the Troll King. And of course, we've seen him be a relatively common pick against Tomb Kings with his anti-large. And Throg does also have a frostbite as well. So if you guys haven't seen it, Throg does have a nipping cold about him, 36 speed, slow, and a firecaster. So Burning Head just wrecks Tomb King front lines. It's a really, really good army. I like it. It's solid, it's compact, and it should do the trick. Now, it's different than what we've also seen. Some people like to kind of forsake the more defensive build and get like a ton of Skin Wolves, which I think is very good against Ushabti Greatbow play, but we'll see if Subutai can make it work for him. So for the Forces of Ventress, we got the Sphinx double Ushabti here, which should be very good against Famir. Casket of Souls to wreck Berserkers, Skeletons, Archers. Now, my one concern with this build is there's a lot to defend in 2 Archers and 2 Ushabti, but he still has some great stopping power. You know, the Sphinx is going to be quite good against Throg. Cetra can bully the Berserkers. Casket can win the infantry fights, and Ushabti, if protected, can of course kill the Famir. So honestly, I think both players have a pretty good chance here. Burning Heads are going to be a big factor as well, but we'll see as we do go into this battle here. No, I didn't lose. I just stopped playing because I just don't want my hand to get any more inflamed than it already is. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry, after I get my surgery, guys, I'll be able to go ham. Yes, couple weeks now. Couple weeks. What time is it? 3:30? Oh, we're doing pretty good on time. And yes, so for King of the Hills, how it will work is that for the signups now is there's a randomized signup list, and if you played on the most recent King of the Hill, you can't play on the next one. You have to, and that doesn't count for people on reserves. You're allowed to sign up again, but for people on the primary list, you have to take a break from the next King of the Hill to try and allow as many people as possible to get in. Because, yeah, I want everyone to have a chance to play, so we do have a randomized sign-up list now. Dwarfs made it to round 2 in the last faction war. They did, actually, yeah. They did, yeah. That's very true. So you can see here the forces of Subutai are going to be deploying in the forest, which honestly doesn't matter for Tomb Kings. What I would do if I saw that happening from Ventress' side, I would just redeploy like this, and like you're still going to force the Norskins to take some heavy ground movement. And then you just like scout with your big monsters and blast them with the casket while they're in the forest. It'll still do some really damage for sure. Yeah. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Yeah, I'm really excited though, man. If I can get fixed up to like playing tournaments and actually like not have to drop out like later on. I love it, man. So Subutai making some last minute adjustments here. You can see really kind of finagling his position over there, trying to get cozy. And doing a decent job of it. I mean, he's going to mitigate some of the fire, but the casket will still sing. Still do some good damage. Looks like both players saying good luck, have fun. Sad throat singing noises. Hey, Mark. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So here comes the Norscan army. They're on their way over. No, it's not a bionic hand. No. Just not, brother. I'm just sorry if I'm not moving the camera right now. I'm just like doing a couple quick stretches before we continue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Dwarf vs. Lizardman game was insane. I think that was A-Move Hacker. A-Move Hacker is a really good player for sure. He played dwarves in our last faction war. We've had like a couple dwarf mains kind of cycling in and out of our faction wars with Yumais and Grombrindle and of course A-Move. So the Casket's going to be really good here. They're kind of blobbed up. I don't know what he's shooting though. It looks like he might be shooting at the Famir. And honestly, Caskets can do okay damage against like Famir type units, but I think shooting the Berserkers is going to be your breadwinner. Norsca will have to advance because technically, you know, Ventress is attacking and Norsca is moving, albeit very slowly. But what I would do if I were Ventress here, I would get my big Sphinx. I would start scouting in the trees and just get, you know, eyes on these units here. I think that would be very, very good. So we'll see how that goes. Oh man, Valnir, it's gonna be awesome, dude. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So here are the players. What are they saying? They're just saying, ready, good luck, have fun, being dropped. Subutai working his way up through the trees. And very smart, for sure. I mean, this is a missile build, but yeah, what needs to happen, this Tomb King's army should probably scoot back a little bit, reposition. It can like keep shooting with the Casket while it repositions, and then it's going to be totally fine. So a lot of trees on this map. It's one of the reasons why I back in the day, I used to not pick this map, because sometimes it would encourage forest fighting, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. But, you know, understandably, this army is just trying to get, you know, closer and, you know, get without taking a ton of damage, which is a very viable tactic. So we'll have to push out eventually. And yeah, you can see here the forces are reforming ranks, so the Norskins are going to be kind of lining up in the tree line. But that's the thing here, you know, the Tomb Kings can just kind of reform. And then it's going to be more or less like the same distance between the deployment zones, so he really won't have saved too much. But now if Subutai rushes out right now while the Casket is out of position in front of the army, that's probably his best bet. So if he just like moves out of the trees here and, you know, starts doing his thing, that will be that. That will be that indeed. We can rebuild him stronger and faster than before. That definitely won't be true, but it's all good. So now the Berserkers have come out of the trees, and the thing is, like I said, the Casket's a little bit out of position, right? It's a very slow moving unit, 26 speed, but man, does it pound when it makes contact. Only a couple of Berserkers there, but that wasn't even the best hit. Caskets are really awesome. Can Tomb King still see any of this? They can see parts of it, probably the monstrous units. Some units are harder to hide in the trees. So Fireball's going to be going down to the Casket here, and now the Norskins have emerged from the tree line. This is very common on this map when it's one artillery faction versus the other, but that's why, like, for Tomb Kings, I would often recommend, like, deploying in this zone right here. So if they charge you, you're fine. If they go through the trees, you have even more space. But the Casket's running. You know, the DJ is pumping his booth. You can see he's going. Look at him. He's like, oh, God, Anakin, help me. The horde of Berserkers are coming. He's trying to get back here. Shop you great bows. Definitely just shoot from here. That's by far your choice targets here. My concern, though, is this front line for Captain Ventress is going to get pounded pretty hard. As a matter of fact, I would probably use Cetra and or the Sphinx to go run interference right now, like run up and through his army and start, like, you know, distracting the Norscan forces. But man, Caskets are so strong. So Fireball's going in. Caskets have 2,900 HP, so it's kind of like a legendary Lord Caster, and it does about 300-400 damage. It's not bad. But the problem with investing Fireballs in the Casket, if you don't have the follow-up to kill it, you're just wasting all of your Winds of Magic, and it's going to be, you know, shooting the whole game. I think Helman Gorse is like low 20s, like 23 or 22 speed, I can't remember. But man, Caskets are so nasty. Look at the damage it's getting on those Berserkers. But Throg's coming. Javelins are also advancing. Here you can see Subutai coming in with Throg. Throg definitely wants to get in there, but he's got to watch out. The Sphinx does do fire damage, and Throg is weak to fire, and he's also a large entity, so the Sphinx of Usef here can do some great damage. And here the Skeletons might actually win that fight against Berserkers. Throg comes in for a single blow, but immediately falls back. Oh, look at that, and the plant saves Throg from being attacked. The classic high health plants on this map. I can't tell you how many games I've lost and won because of those stupid plants. So now we have the Javelin throwing in. It looks like the Javelin's just kind of throwing into the Skeleton Infantry fight. A bit of a misplay there, and the first Berserker line has been crumped. So now Ventress needs to make sure to switch the Casket of Souls onto some of the other targets, right? Not keep shooting the very injured Berserkers. Because eventually, you know, these Berserkers will tear apart these Skeletons, and it is not going to be a pretty fight at all. So here the Skeleton Boy's still holding. The Archer line doesn't have much defending it. You see, this is the thing. Like, if the Berserkers get through, get into the henhouse here, these other dudes are going to be able to just push in, and if all the missile pieces are running, it's going to be really, really rough. Dronex 7B trying to feed the rumor that Gabriel Angelos will be a legendary lord in Total War 3. Which factions do you think he'll steal leadership of? I don't know. It would probably be some like Empire Empire Province, like Nuln. I don't know, man. Thank you so much for the donation. Nice 40k reference there. So excited for 9th edition. So yeah, the skeletons are compromised now. Casket is still kind of shooting, but it's looking like the Norskins will probably start to take over this game now that the Great Bows and the other units here are in a little bit of trouble. Granted, I mean, if Throg just gets gooned out by the big old Sphinx here, that could be, you know, something that could save him. But like, so many of these fights are just losing fights for the Tomb Kings. And the Skeleton Archers, I guess, are still shooting here, which is good. Casket of Souls is trapped in melee. Is it still alive? Oh, it's actually running from Throg. Isu Shopti Summon, that was a really good one by Ventress, because it locks Throg down a little bit and allows him to be attacked by the fire-imbued Cetra the Imperishable here. Yes. Now the fight is on, but Cetra is also being attacked by some Fimir warriors, but he doesn't stand alone. He is supported by some Ushopti. Here comes the big boy Sphinx, and the Casket somehow survived that, which is quite a meme for sure. That Casket is quite a durable foe. Oh, a huge burning head going to be going down. This is going to be really nice. So Skeletons just getting roasted, and it also tanks their leadership because it does have a discouraged effect. So, yeah, it's going to potentially break those guys down that much quicker. They're basically fighting a wet noodle spear contest in the front, but I don't know, Tomb Kings are still in this game. Cetra, of course, is a pretty hard carry of a character, and the Fimir are getting worn down as well. The Ushopti Summon, though, is really keeping them afloat, as it looks like these Ushopti Great Bows are trapped in combat, and that's certainly not great. As a matter of fact, Subutai probably wants to grab these Hunters in the back. It looks like they're throwing at inefficient targets, maybe at Cetra, which I guess would be good, but I think going after the Great Bows here and just trying to polish them off would be smart, or I guess, man, the Sphinx is getting worked on by these Fimir with great weapons. My goodness. Either that or the Javelins are doing it. So I guess that's a good choice from his part. I thought they were throwing at the Skeletons, but here comes the big old Sphinx going in to fight Throg. But Throg is the Troll King, you know. He's no mere troll. This guy has certainly seen it. And here you can see the big old Sphinx hitting him quite hard, but 630 HP, negative 29 leadership. It's looking like this is going to be a Norskin victory, despite a very scrappy game. The Javelins, yes, now they're focusing here on the Ushopti. Very, very well played here by the Norskin player. He's able to get a ton of damage. Ventress is playing well also. I just think he had too much to defend, right? Double Ushoptis plus a Casket is already a lot, but when you add 2 Skeleton Archers to the mix, it becomes pretty substantial. But man, Throg is getting worked on. Is this Sphinx going to be able to get him before he goes? Oh no, and Throg is falling! Throg is definitely going to go down here, or at least be chased. And, you know, he needs to make sure he actually finishes off Throg. Oh my god, and Throg just gets pounded. Just absolutely destroyed by those 2 Tomb Kings characters. Now this raises a bit of an interesting situation. Is Cetra going to be able to carry this? I mean, maybe come in and goon out that Bale Fiend? I don't think so. I think there's too many Javelins and too many high leadership Berserkers left on the battlefield, I guess. I mean, let's see. Nah, it's just says 2 units here, but that's still something. Is this going to be a mighty comeback from Ventress? It could be, and look, he's getting all the value he can out of that big old Sphinx before it goes, beating down some of those Fimir there. And now he's down. And Cetra's going to have to carry here. We'll see if he can. Some Skeleton Archers are pulling back, and you can see the Firecaster is certainly on death's bed. Cetra able to bully him. He's wavering. He's terrified. There are also a couple of Fimir coming in, and Cetra's going to be going over there to fight those guys. What the hell is happening? Oh my god, is this going to be a Tomb Kings comeback? Yeah, Throg got bullied really, really hard there. And man, the Fimir Balefiend's running now. Balance of Power is still Norskin favored, believe it or not, but these are Ushopti Great Bow and Skeleton Spears just fighting to the bitter end. But Cetra may not serve today. He may rule. Over here, though, there's a lot of Berserkers to deal with, but that doesn't mean Cetra can't handle him. Nice Burning Head coming in from the Firecaster. And okay, Norska is rallying with a lot of forces, and the Javelins should be able to hurt pretty bad. This is definitely a decent play, I guess, coming in, feasting on the Berserkers here. Some Skeleton Spears chasing off a frightened herd of the Marauder Hunters with Javelins. Will he rule or will he serve? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not chasing off the Firecaster was a mistake, because he's taken a Fireball and a Burning Head since then, which is very, very punishing for sure. Berserkers won't break easily. They're not immune to Psychology when their Frenzy isn't active, so they have a conditional immune to Psychology effect, which keeps those guys fighting for quite some time, but in this case they don't have it, obviously, so we'll see. One man, one purpose. Yeah, it's a very accurate statement. Cetra is a very determined character. So he does have the Jaf's incantation there, and also the Nero's incantation protection. Going to make him quite tanky. But he has Fimir with great weapons coming in, and I don't see him winning this. And he's got some Skeleton Archers in combat. Some Skeleton Spears are crumbling just from being pelted with Javelins here. And Throg is also fighting now some great weapon infantry, which are anti-large. So, not Throg, Cetra, excuse me. Throg the Imperishable. Imagine Throg riding this thing. Yeah, another Fireball coming in as well. He's just going to be a whittling down. A really well-played game by Ventress and by Subutai. Like, both players, like, up and down game. And despite a build that I think was a little bit too vulnerable for the Tomb Kings, he almost scrapped that game out with some very good gooning. So, yeah. GG. GG indeed. So that is going to be the game for Subutai. So Subutai will now face our next champion in today's King of the Hill, who is going to be Energized. Energized, of course, got to the grand finals of last week's Eternal Challenger qualifier and did very well for himself. So let's go ahead and tag the Energized. If he's still awake. I feel so bad. I got to start getting up earlier for these. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's hard for you Europeans to endure this. So current King of the Hill will be T-Dog, and it's my 8. And now we have Subutai. Just got to update the nameplates here, guys. Just bear with me for a second. And Subutai's got 1 win there. Cool. Corvus, yeah, I stopped playing because of my hands, yeah. But we did get to 8 wins. I remember to utilize the woods this time. Oh, apparently they had fought before. That's fun. Torgard is not a good map. I can't remember if Volksgrad is good. You know, I thought about like using the map editor, like the custom map builder, to like build some really good multiplayer maps and like use them for my tournaments. I think, would you guys like that? Not like now, but in the future. Like, so let's say I build like a Turin multiplayer map pack. So I build a bunch of multiplayer maps that are really good and balanced. Would you guys like be interested in like seeing tournaments run under those? So the players would have to download the mod, but then we would have those custom maps. Subutai was Genghis Khan's general. I see. All right, so Subutai versus Energized. Schwarzhofen is going to be the map. Yeah, Throg is really good. Yeah, I mean, he got 2v1. In terms of resources, that was like almost 3 times Throg's value beating on him, and he still did a decent job. Yeah, so come on, you got to give the Troll King some love, guys. Bear with him here. He's trying his heart out. Yes, Sub does. Energize knows the formula. That's true, low tone. We'll adjust it if need be. If the players get that far, I'll change it. Custom maps, yeah. I don't know. No, only if you build terribly map, yeah. No, they'd be like flat maps, but they'd have like interactive terrain and like some hills, but they'd be symmetrical, right? Okay, so I'm not going to do that till after I get my pause fixed, but I think that'd be something cool. Yeah, it'd be a lot of work, but it'd be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be fun. Like a multiplayer map pack. And then like maybe like CA would eventually implement them. Like I could maybe try and pitch it to CA, be like, hey, these maps are good, use them. The ancestors would be proud. You know what would make the ancestors proud? If I made all the maps just be like choke points for the dwarves. Oh my god, there's so many bad maps. What the hell? Red Eye Mountain is a map now? Oh, it's called Red Eye Mountain. They changed it. That's so funny. So Subutai is going to go Lizardmen. And then Energized. Well, yeah, Subutai, you got to wait to see who Energized picks. All right, so he's just going to go for it. Make Turin's version of the Black Ark Landing. Oh, God. Hey, Trey, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. A map making stream. I've never used those tools. I think it'd be really fun. Yeah, the problem is like with good maps is you kind of see the same ones over and over again. All right, so is it going to be High Elves? Oh, did Energize pick High Elves? Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, never mind. Ruben Bunskoke, 8 wins for sure, but you forgot about the great plan. Lizards before Nightfears. Turin, how's your meeting? Everything's good, man. Yeah, I have the surgery scheduled for 3 weeks tentatively. Unless, you know, you never know with all this COVID stuff that's going on. But yeah, 3 weeks from now. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys updated. My lovely wife is here. Yes. Yeah, I used to love map making. When I was a kid, I used to play Age of Empires. And I used to like make a ton of maps and just fight battles on them and have so much fun with it for hours. Yeah. Yeah, Iron Sand map is good. I like that one. Yeah, he said he'd go High Elves. I missed it. So it's High Elves versus Lizards. It's the Lizard Trinket battle, sort of. Well, not really, I guess. There's no Vampire Coast. Yeah, Carrick Ungor is now Red Eye Mountain. Makes sense. All right. Perfect. And we will see. I mean, I always am curious how High Elves will deal with the big monsters. And or if they'll use the new Silvern Guard. Energized, of course, is a Lizardman main, so I'm sure he has some ideas about this matchup. Honestly, I think like Nobles on Chariots with like a Dragon and like just, you know, that kind of play is going to be really strong. Nobles on Chariots like actually kill big monsters. It's so weird. Something is just wrong about them. It's all good though. And now, guys, I know Age of Empires brings me back. I used to like make these like battles and these scenarios and stuff. Yeah, it was a good time. All aquatics maps, just water, like a pit of water. Yeah, Sullivan. Yeah, his video is really good for sure. But again, it's yeah, like every player who makes like a guide video on army building, it'll be their playstyle reflected in it, right? So it's certainly better to kind of like find a balance for you. If I did that, the problem is the builds become outdated so fast when the meta shifts and things get nerfed. Oh, SFO, the Rogue Auto crumbles. That's nice. I have not followed the professional Age of Empires scene, no. Yeah, it'll probably be 2 Nobles on Chariots, yeah. That would be my guess for this matchup here. We'll see. Oh, it's so nice that I don't have to freaking have a screen blocker up now. Oh, that's some delicious water. Delicious water indeed. I know Age of Empires has had a long-running scene. I've stumbled across it on my YouTube adventures. Potato says, I used to make maps in AoE too, but I just put myself in a castle on the biggest map and ally myself to every AI and watch them fight. You wanted to play God. Yeah, I used to love the original Age of Empires and AoE 2 and stuff, yeah. Turin, I just got here. We've seen any Empire. Did I play Empire earlier? Yeah, we did. So Trogdor, if you go back to one of my earlier games, I played Empire build against vampires. I used Volkmar, a Flagellant Frontline, Free Company Militia, and a Mortar Wagon. Yeah. Oh no, darling. How does that work? Do you just like, do they... Oh man. All right, guys, and we're here in the battle. For the High Elves, I'm really curious about this. It's going to be Teclis. Yeah, Teclis has so much Winds of Magic. So Nets is quite good against big dinos. Frontline Spearman, a Bolt Thrower, 3 White Lions, double Sister, and 2 Dragon Princes. Definitely a nice build. He's got some mass with the Princes, some anti-large here with the Bolt Thrower, and the Sisters, and yeah, it's a nice build. I dig it, man. And now for the forces of the Subutai. He's got Saurus Warriors with Skink Cohort Javelins. In support, it's going to be a mighty thick Salon of Life, so clearly there's some big dinos around the map. Carnosaur, Power Fist, Croxagores, and double Solar Engine, which is quite good. They can take out the Sisters pretty well and pretty much just ignore a single Bolt Thrower, honestly. Good build by both players. I dig it, man. I dig it. So no Nobles on Chariots. We have been proven wrong. We have been proven wrong. There is going to be some SEMs here for the High Elves, but it's just Teclis. Just the mighty Wizard Man himself facing off against the mighty thick Salon here. So after this, if Malverde is still here, go into our reserve list to play until the sun sets. And we'll do it to it. Mole Spaghetti, yeah, to an extent. High Elves can play differently, though. Like, the High Elves can go wider now, especially with the Rangers. I don't know, it's not really like... They've only been out for a short period of time, so we haven't had a lot of time to see the new High Elf metagame, but... I mean, currently, there's no new High Elf units in this build, really, I don't think. I mean, new Teclis is something. Yeah, new Teclis is something. I don't know. Rangers wouldn't be bad against dinos, I guess. They still probably lose to Saurus. Yeah, I probably wouldn't bother with Rangers. White Lines are a good choice. The White Lines of Grace, because they have the good AP values if they have to fight some dinos and Croxagores, and they also can beat Saurus, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Good luck, have fun to both of these fine players. Seems so odd to change the rules to restrict the way of house. To an extent, Moles, it can get really abusive. Like, if you played High Elves and had, like, 6 or 7 single entities and, like, just Starve Averlorn them and heal them, it'd be really unfun to play against. And really unbalanced. I don't know, Evan. Perhaps so, my friend. So the battle's underway. The Bastillodons 100% will be targeting the Sisters, which is going to kind of force the High Elves out of their comfort zone. They're going to have to move. I wonder what the Bolt Thrower is going to target. It looks like it is going after the Bastillodon. I think he knows those things are going to be very, very punishing against his a very expensive archer line. White lines have never been, like, terrible. They're just, like, a more niche unit. I think against lizards they have a good niche for sure. So yeah, probably, like, honestly, Teclis dropping a fat net, you know, on one of these Bastillodons and double Sister Focus Fire could really wreck them pretty hard. So over here we do have the forces of the High Elves advancing out, and the Fireborn going to be getting a free kill here. It's going to be very punishing for sure. These poor skinks are going to be flattened into the earth. Lance is couched. Some Saurus coming in to help, but these skinks certainly very outmatched as they just get plowed. Taken down relatively low, losing 15 models, but the Fireborn want to retreat before the cohort of Waddle, the Power Fist Kroxigors. The Space Marine Kroxigors come in with their -1 hit modifiers and drop some bows. Yes, we will see. So now the sisters are firing, so he's actually splitting his fire a little bit. So using both sisters. Oh, a nice net coming in here from Teclis. Beautiful stuff. So Energize is going to be able to wreck this one, and then from there, maybe the Bolt Thrower will kind of keep this one at bay. Ouch. Ouchies. That's really painful, man. So the Bastiladon for Subutai does overextend, but he does have a Life Salon with Regrowth, so an overcasted Regrowth could probably remedy this, and a nice shield of the old ones as well. Yeah, Regrowth has come in. Did he overcast it? He did not, so not getting quite as much. But now the Fireborn are going to be coming back in and looking to fight the cohort of Waddle maybe, but that's a risky fight for them. The cohort does do magic damage against their physical resist. This is a risky engagement. Fireborn opting to take a fight versus the Power Fist Kroxigors, and it looks like they kind of missed the charge there, but some sort of a banishment going down. Yeah, nice dodge there by Energized. So in the mainline fights, obviously the Saurus and Spears is just kind of a wet noodle contest across the board, and it looks like this Bastiladon is broken, but the Regrowth does salvage it, so it probably will come back and be a threat as this game does progress. But nonetheless, the Banishment does go down and do some good damage here. We do have the Spearmen holding the line, and the Fireborn coming in once again to hammer into the Saurus Warriors. But they got to be careful. Power Fist Kroxigors as well. Going to be charging in, but it looks like he's going to be able to get away. So really, really good Fireborn control. Granted, a couple of them do get punched off as they retreat there by the cohort of Waddle. Charging now into the Legion of Chaqua. Very risky play. Blood Statuette of Spite as well. Going to be quite punishing. But, at the end of the day, for the Lizards and for Subutai, both of his Bastiladons are online and shooting, which is quite nice. The infantry fights are a bit of a wash. It really just depends on the magic investment on both those areas as to who is winning between White Lions and Saurus. So Fireborn do get a fat regrowth, but now they're being hunted by a massive angry group of Power Fist Kroxigors in the Legion of Chaqua. A really, really nice net from Teclis right there. Able to net down all of those big threats. So here you can see that the cohort of Waddle and the Spearmen are just locked in place and are very buttered up now for the sisters to start punishing. But would actually be really good here for Energized. If he could somehow get his Fireborn back here and just start chasing the Bastiladons, there's nothing back here to defend them. Like, nothing. And you can see here some of the Dragonborn, or Fireborn, or Dragon Princes do get back here and get on that Bastiladon. Granted, there is a Feral Carnosaur over there, so that one is a little bit more protected. And here, the Power Fist Kroxigors are being mincemeated pretty hard, but, on that same note, the High Elf Archers are being just wrecked here by the laser dinos in the back, so a bit of give and take indeed. So this Bastiladon very low, 12 leadership being shot by the Bolt Thrower, some Dragon Princes in the distance able to take that out, but this is where it gets pretty nasty for these ladies, as these giant Boxigors are going to be hunting them down, and certainly will hurt pretty bad. I don't know if the High Elves have any support nearby. I think Fireborn need to come back here and peel them off, and with them being this low, the Fireborn will 100% win that fight. So now we have Teclis having a Haggard Wizard duel versus the Salon Mage of Life. It's going to be a bit of a wash there. Front line is just a wet noodle contest, and the Carnosaur back there was able to chase off the remnants of those Dragon Princes, freeing them up. But yeah, saving these sisters is pretty crucial. They still have 42 models, which is pretty good in terms of stopping power. But yeah, the Dragon Princes, the Fireborn with the charge bonus and their anti-large should be enough to kill these Kroxigors. So they charge in, the Kroxigors take massive damage on impact. I don't think they lost any models, but staying in combat here, we should be able to win this, although Shield of the Old Ones coming in is pretty damn clutch. Teclis maybe, he still has a monstrous attack of 280 weapons rank, so that still does help. Kroxigors are now getting worn down. 11 models, still steady though. Really, really good play by both players. This is a truly scrappy match here. So here comes the White Lions of Krace. Going to be trying to rush at that Bastiladon, and like I said, they still have good AP values, so they can chop down the 140 armor somewhat effectively if the Bastiladon stays in combat. And you can see it's actually wavering now, especially with the Bolt Thrower helping. But the Bastiladons are pretty good on ammo, which is a little bit problematic. Nice banishment going down as well. Really, really good banishment. Hot damn, that was good. That Salon able to melt those guys. And how have these cohorts not broken yet? Man, they're just raid bosses. These Kroxigors here are not going quietly into the night. I mean, they only have like 5 models left, but now the Spears and the Salon have gotten back here. And the Fireborn are looking to be very tattered. And it looks like Subutai might be pulling ahead here in this game. Rando Howard, Friday Night Warhammer Hype. Hell yeah, baby. Thank you so much for the 20, dude. Hype is right back at you. This is a really, really good game. The White Lions have done well. 102 kills in these ones, 116. So the White Lions have really been the MVPs in the front line for sure. And you can see here, this solar engine is broken. I think the Feral Carnosaur was pulled over here, and it looks like, yeah, it was. And here comes the big Feral boy. Teclis better watch out, man. He's in the wrong neighborhood. He better pop that Potion of Croy and run for the hills. Because currently it looks like the Lizards are taking command of this game, despite the White Lions doing a good job. Because how is he going to kill this freaking Feral Carnosaur I guess he's got some sisters, if he can keep those alive, but they're being chased also. I think the sisters have to make like a long exodus to the other side of the battlefield and try and like get to the safety of their white lines here. It's going to be a long battle for sure. So we will see. We will see indeed. So here comes your boy Teclis running for the hills. Will he get away? He's got 78 speed against the 75 of the Carno, so he should be relatively home free. High elves have also broken the Bastillodon, so this one is being chased down, and the other one is being chased down by white lines as well. And yeah, the sisters should be faster. I mean, 36 speed against 31 of the Saurus, and the Fireborn are, I should say, the single Fireborn here, the last of his people. Look at this hero. It's like, oh, I'm just charging in there. That's so crazy. There's one freaking model, and yeah, down he goes. The Saurus shanked him, but what a hero, man. Fighting to the bitter end. That was incredibly cool. Yeah. And here, the Warlines of Krace are now fighting the mighty Feral Carnosaur, and, you know, the AP on those great weapons does come into effect here. It's pretty substantial. Teclis going to be trying to help clean up some of those damned darned skinks just causing problems. In the back, we do have the White Lines of Krace getting on top of the Bastillodon, who honestly should probably just start running. It's faster than them, I think. Especially with the poison. Yeah, but it looks like it's going to get broken here. You can see how quickly the White Lines actually take down the big monsters. Really, really cool stuff. Over here, we have the same situation. The Feral Carnosaur is not good at clearing out hordes, and it looks like these skinks and saurs here are broken. You know, I think there's a glimmer of hope here, actually. Like a glimmer of hope for the High Elves, even though it looks like the game is certainly Lizard favored. Like, having these sisters be alive is huge, and here they're going to be turning and unleashing a volley here, but that nice Earth Blood will mitigate much of that incoming damage. 4 of 12 models, 1300 HP. These Power Fisters are on the way in, and now we have the Mighty Sisters running. Teclis saving up that juicy Winds of Magic, and it looks like the Carnosaur was able to defeat the White Lions, so that's pretty big. That's the thing. I don't know, man. The big dino there is going to be really, really scary. Teclis, I think, charging in, he's going to be using the Potion of Koroi and Sword of Teclis. So he regrows himself, actually. Yeah, he's just trying to block them up to allow his archers to turn and shoot, but unfortunately, there's also some Saurus nearby. Nice little, you know, buying of the time there. And here we have the Dragon Princes. I think there's a couple left, looks like 6 of them. Chasing some Spearmen coming back as well. 78 Spearmen, that's nothing to sneeze at. And Teclis is tanking like a champion. Bit of a mistake here from Subutai by not chasing these sisters with his other units, but nah. Not really a mistake, actually. He does still have the Legion of Jaqua coming in. So we'll see how that goes. So here the Croxagors still rocking 4 models deep. Those guys are not messing about. Dragon Prince is going to be charging in, trying to break them. Both players just all in, trying to kill these models here. And they do actually get a Croxagor on impact, but not before the mighty T-Rex does turn and give them the business back as well. And here the sisters continuing to kite, which is certainly a good play. And I think the White Lines of Krace and the Spearmen just need to get in combat, and that's pretty much his last hope here. He's got a couple volleys left on the sisters, nothing special. I just don't think he's going to have enough to kill the Carno. And I would imagine the mighty Slann is probably saving his resources as well. Like the Slann probably has healing. Yeah, here it is. Earthblood going down. I think, no, it's actually a net. Wow, good stuff. So he nets those down. Sisters are going to be turning, unleashing a salvo into their faces, and now the White Lines of Krace going to be getting a charge here, but they do also net the Croxagors. Croxagors should die to the White Lions for sure, especially with Teclis helping. Just blasting right into the face of the Feral Carno. It's taking a bit of damage, but, you know, sisters are just about out of ammunition. How much longer on the net? The net is worn off here. Now things are going to get pretty crazy. Croxagors do lose their fight. No surprise, they're heavily outnumbered, and it looks like there's 2 left, and they may come back in the 4th quarter. We will see. But the sister is still trying to juke, but the T-Rex is going to be certainly dropping his teabag on some of those guys. Aerocastic saying I run this game at like 20 FPS. Dude, you got to use that ever-chosen prize money, man, to get yourself a new computer. I'm due for one as well. On medium settings. And here comes the Feral Carno. You know, the thing that could be really nice for the High Elves is if the Feral Carnosaur does get rampaged into the spheres, but I don't think it's going to matter. I just think the dinos have too much stuff, especially that like fully erect freaking Legion of Jaqua. Those guys are really meaty. Their melee defense is like almost 60, I think. Let's go and take a look. Yeah, it's 48 right now. I could have sworn it was higher. I guess it's only 48. I'm just disappointed in that revelation there. Oh, but look at this! Energize got his Bolt Thrower crew back. Are they going to get back in the game? Where's Teclis, by the way? No, I think that's going to be army losses. Because these Spearmen won't escape the T-Rex, you know? And look at that, the Bolt Thrower's back in the distance, though. That's so good. Man, what a scrappy game, but it looks like Subutai is going to be taking this one. Yeah. And after this, we have Malverde. So Malverde, if you're still up and watching, that's going to be you coming up next, brother. Sisters unleashing a nice volley here into the Feral Carno. Teclis charging into Skinks, and these Spearmen are fighting a vastly superior force of Saurus, who are much better in combat, sustained combat. Here comes the big T-Rex charging in. Cue your Jurassic Park music, my friends. And, yeah, Kassar Jake, that'd be cool for sure. That would be very, very neat. Look at all the arrows sticking out of that T-Rex there. Yeah. Sisters of Avalor are not slouches in combat. They might be able to chip off 100 HP or so. Teclis, maybe Teclis has a Fiery Convocation. He didn't bring it. I was going to say Fiery Convocation could be game-winning here if he got it like right down the pipe, but that is going to be army losses, man. And that's going to be a very impressive game there by the GOAT, Subutai. Yeah, there you have it. I definitely, my PC is from 2016, so it's 4 years old now. It's getting pretty crusty and old and making weird sounds at night. So Subutai, very well played, man. That was a super scrappy game. He pulls it out in the end. GG, well played. So Malverde, you're up. See if he's still here. I know it's late for a lot of the folks over in Europe. He says, I'm awake this time. Well, he's in Clan BBB, so perhaps he's in Spain. We will see. Looks good, man. Looks good. That was a solid game. Aerocrastic, that's funny, dude. Anna. Get a daddy, Jesus. All right, cool. So let me check all the scoreboard. Subutai has gotten 2 wins. And so now Subutai, Malverde is the last player on the regular list. So basically, if Subutai beats Malverde, he can play till he loses on the reserve list. So the next map here will be... I'm trying to remember if any of the Sea of Chaos maps are any good. I don't think so. I can't remember. Put them on Slan Gold. We haven't done a Chaos Waste map today. We'll do that. Yeah, Aerocrastic. I hear you on that, man. All right. So Malverde. So then we would have Willow and Red Legion. Random Nyx, Vicious Satsuma, all awaiting on the list here. So Vampire counts Empire and Beastmen for Subutai. And now we have Malverde getting to ban one and pick for himself. It looks like he wants to play counts. So if you wanted to play counts there, you definitely would just ban his Vampire counts. Counts have a good matchup versus Empire and Beastmen, so we'll see. We'll see what he picks. Yeah. Lady Turin and I are going to be going to see Third Eye Blind. And so there's a concert in July, but it's a drive-in concert, so everyone has to stay in their cars. And yeah, it's a drive-in concert in at like the fairgrounds in the city. It's going to be pretty cool. That's very true, Arrow. Very true. All right, so Lizards. Oh my God, is it going to be a Lizard mirror match? Please don't do this to us. No, Subutai can't play Lizards. So it's going to be Lizards versus Empire or Beastmen. Okay, that's fine. I used to love Third Eye Blind back in the day. It's Clan Goat versus Clan BBB. Subutai's going to go Empire. Oh yeah, we get some Sigmar up in here. Let's get that Sigmar party started. All right, no questions. Looks like they're all set. We are on the Chaos Waste. It's a pretty open field map, so laser dinos and salamanders and cannons and hellblasters. All that stuff is on the table here. Yeah. Yeah. A drive-in concert, yeah. So you like park your cars in a circle around the stage. Yeah. Yes. We'll get like some blankets in the trunk and pop it, and it's going to be great. Professor Screw Eyes, good luck with your surgery, brother. Thanks for touching it out and bringing the sweet content. You're welcome, dude. Toughing it out. Okay. You got it, man. Thank you so much for the donation. Yes. Tomorrow is our 2-year anniversary. And that was the gift I got. Was that the concert, the Third Eye Blind concert. So we'll be going to that. That'll be fun. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You guys remember that song? That was them. It's going to be awesome. Can we get Nakai versus Marcus? Most likely not. I think both these players will want to win. Granted, Marcus is still good in this matchup. Marcus is solid. He's got a net. He hits hard. I mean, what more could you ask for, really? Yeah, it's going to be awesome. You'll fit right in with the mullet. Well, nobody will see the mullet. We'll be in the car. Probably back it up, just open the trunk and just kind of sit there. Set up some chairs back there somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's going to be awesome, though. How the hell did Lizards and Empire end up throwing down in the Chaos Wastes? It could be like End Times or something. I don't know. Yeah, they would probably ally, though, if they were in the Chaos Wastes. Hey, thanks, Arrow. Garland Green, thank you for the 100 SEK. Happy anniversary, you guys. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, dude. We'll celebrate like the heathen kings of old. And queens, of course. Nice Lord of the Rings line there. Garland, thank you so much for your support. We will celebrate indeed. Hey, Samurai Warrior, appreciate it, man. All right, players are ready. Yeah, Third Eye Blind, man, I really... when I was in college, I used to listen to them a lot. And of course, I heard them in the 90s, but college is when I really jammed them out. Yeah, they're awesome, man. Very 90s. Very 90s. Still going strong. Still going strong. So, Southern Chaos Waste, open field map. Not too much to really dig into there, but it's a good one. I like this map. It's an old, faithful Warhammer 1 map with some slopes and hills and things like that. Yeah, Wookiee is still going strong. He's in the living room sitting with Anna by the air conditioning, and he's quite happy about that, I'm sure. He got a bath last night as well. He's looking nice and clean. It's not my birthday, but thank you. Thank you so much. All right, one sec, guys. Thank you guys again for your very generous donations, Garland and Screw Eyes there. Rando, thank you guys. A couple weeks, Samurai, probably 3 weeks from now. I have to actually follow up with the scheduler today and get it all ironed out. But they said they were scheduling 3 weeks out, so it'll be like right around my actual birthday. All right, guys, so for the build here of Malverde, he's coming in with double Stegodon with the snipers. So this is an anti-artillery build. So maybe he's expecting cannons and things like that, but if his opponent doesn't bring cannons, it might not be as effective, that's for sure. He's got skinks in the front line, skink skirmishers, and in the back it's going to be Sirtha, not Sirtha, a ton of cav, Coldland Spear Riders, and one group of regular Coldland Riders with Krokar, Hand of the Gods as well. Heaven's Caster with some sniping abilities, Thunderbolt, and Comet of Cassandora. That is a bold strategy against a player, but we'll see if you can pull it off. And now for the Sons of Sigmar, it's going to be Spearmen, it's going to be Handgunners, actually Sterling's Revenge with Handgunners, Empire Knights, Demogryph Knights, Franz, I would imagine, and it's going to be a Jade Wizard as well. So very standard Empire build, very, very standard. We'll see how this goes. Hey, Jay Block, you're welcome, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Yeah, we're having a good time here, man. We're having a good old jolly time. And then Sunday is Father's Day for sure, yeah. We're going to be having a faction war on Father's Day, celebrating the Warhammer Fathers. Everyone making sure to call their dads. All right, ready when you are. Both players are ready. We do have the ballistas. 360 range. I mean, I guess they could shoot at some of the knights. Like, you could just get the ballistas to start shooting at, like, demis and things like that. The Skinks will lose to the front line of the Empire, most likely. Sigmar Sons especially will win that fight. I think Spearmen also win with shields. 43 melee defense is a little bit too much for the 20 melee attack to efficiently get through, so... Yeah, Comet of Cassandora is so awesome. How many games did you have to play? I played 8 today. Yeah, 8 today. But it was okay. I stopped at the right time. If I had kept going, it would have been very troll, but that was good. Were the Warhammer dads Vlad? I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, who has, like, what fathers and sons and or daughters. Yeah. Should be fun. So the ballistas right now are currently shooting at Franz of Subutai. Malverde trying to get the sniping, but of course Subutai is a pretty active tournament player, so not going to let that happen for free. Alex, thank you for the $20 donation. He says, Forza Ladies Anniversary. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much. And yes, we will celebrate in your honor, singing along with Third Eye Blind in my hometown. It's going to be quite a bit of fun. So nice Earthblood going down right here. And again, Alex, thank you one last time for that very generous donation. In here, the Jade Wizard going to be running for the hills. It looks like the ballistas were getting some good sniping, and I think Subutai realized it. But, you know, the good part here for Malverde is that did force out, firstly, it forced out the Power Stone, a healing ability, very, very early on in the game. But a bit of a misplay here from Malverde. His poor skink skirmishers do get rowed down by some Empire Knights, some of these brave Knights of a knightly order of some sort. Able to get some great DPS in here and really wreck these poor skinks. They're going to probably rally somewhere, but now the skink cohorts are going to be engaging in combat, and I wonder how he's going to use the ballista. I think Malverde needs to get busy with his Coldland Spear Riders. Like right here, for example, so many of these Empire Knights are heavily overextended. you could get these Coldland Spear Riders, which do defeat Empire Knights in combat and have some good engagements. But a little bit slow in the draw there, but now he's going to be coming in and, you know, should be able to accrue some value with the counterpunch here. Krokar is going to be getting blasted by the Silver Bullets, or Sterling Revenge. Yes, Sterling Revenge. Look at this. The Skink Priest in the back as well is, you know, actually putting some damage here onto the Jade Wizard. That would be a really nice pick. Franz is a very healing-hungry character, so getting that healing on him would be very, very strong. Empire Knights piling in once again. The Lizard front line is losing heavily. Skink cohorts are taking a beating. Empire Knights, of course, assisting there, and it looks like, oh my god, it's going to be a Comet of Cassandora on the Silver Bullets. Oh, here it comes! Oh yeah, look at that Comet of Cassandora! That was heroic! The Silver Bullets just got KO'd. It has such a long cast time, but if you can pull it off, man, it is nasty. So really bad situation for Crocky, though. He's Crocky Balboa is trapped up here. He's shaken, taking a lot of damage from Franz, who's got all of his items popped, and there is no healing here. And it looks like the Jade Wizard is pretty much KO'd in the back, so a couple engagements going very well for the Lizard suddenly, but I think Franz is just manhandling too hard. Adam V! Thank you so much for the donation. And Arrow Krastic as well. The anniversary dinner fund starts here. Arrow paying me out of his ever-chosen prize money. Thank you so much, Arrow. It's always an honor working with you, man. Thank you so much. Adam, Arrow Krastic. You guys are aces. It's Turin's anniversary. If it's not my birthday, it's my anniversary. Might as well be. But yeah, that was a really cool Comet of Cassandora, but I think so many of the other fights are going so badly for the Lizardmen. The Coldland Riders weren't able to quite get the engagements they were looking for. And Subutai here, I mean, what does he have? He's got so many cab units. His handgunners are more or less back online and still functional. The Jade Wizard is gone, so if like Crocky Balboa could come back and fight Franz and do some damage, it could be significant, but he's running off the battlefield. It's funny how he's like cheering and roaring as he runs. You know, he's like raising his weapon. That's totally not who he would be doing. I feel like Krokar would never actually retreat in battle. Coldland Riders in the back, finally able to shut down those handgunners. Oh my god, a timing Cassandora, that is so hard to do. So he tried to get a timing Cassandora in which he anticipates his opponent's movement, but he missed it, unfortunately. It was a little bit off there, but that was a gangster play, to say the least. Now, the Dinos still do have some big beasties here, but these ones are being attacked by, I believe, Sigmar's sons and some other troops, pretty close to breaking, actually. And Crocky Balboa chased off the battlefield, but so too was the Jade Wizard, so there's not going to be any healing for this Empire force. Coldland Riders getting a nice charge here into the Sterling's Revenge, but the Knights of Sigmar are going to be countercharging them, and they're very low, so those lances, you can see many of those Coldland Riders are going down pretty quick. Yeah, Wicked, I agree. I think if they had Comet of Cassandora wreck giants, just like in the cinematic trailer, that would be awesome. Bonus for small. Bonus for small. Yeah, Krokar definitely the shameful display. And that's going to be the beginning of the end, because now the Stegodon's broken, and it's still super healthy, which is a huge shame. And the Stegodon here is just going to get Franzed. He's going to give it to Franz. We got to start making that a thing. He got Franzed. Anti-large with Galmaraz active, of course, but I don't know if it's off cooldown. But yeah, just like chase this one off, excuse me, with the Empire Knights and have Franz just go balls deep here and take out this other one. And that is like so much power that the Lizards have lost. It was a good scrappy game. You know, Malverde played well. The build was definitely very much in anticipation of a traditional artillery build, so he was a little bit ill-equipped to deal with it. Granted, I think had Malverde gotten a couple better cab engagements, he maybe could have won it. But obviously, Subutai played a very, very good game there, so well played to him. Croc never runs because he's down for the count. Valnir, thank you for the 20. 2 years is the Warpstone anniversary. Make sure you buy Lady Turin a nice Warpstone amulet. She's making one. She was making some Warpstone contraptions, actually, Valnir. I think she... Anna, do you have those up on your store still, or did you sell that one? Like the Skaven trinket you made? I can't remember. She made a really cool Skaven trinket. Thank you so much, Valnir, for the donation, man, for the big 20. Means a lot, brother. And now... So now how it works, Subutai will play off the reserve list. So we have Willow coming up. Willow. If he's not here, we will check. So now we are into the reserves. So he plays until he loses. So he has a chance to beat my score here. Again, Valnir, thank you so much. Anna, yeah, you should link your store, Anna. You sold it? Drop a link to your store for the Warhammer stuff. Anna makes so much cool Warhammer art. We'll see if the Willow is still here. Ah, Jason got it, Mr. Pig. So the Subutai will stay and fight. Some very impressive back and forth games we've had so far. Okay, no worries. Willow has dropped. So now we have Red Legion. I think it's Rosa is his name now. I would imagine a lot of people like went to bed. We'll see if Red Legion's here. If he's not, we'll just keep going down the list. Yes, Lady Turn, get a link to your store. Do it. Okay, it looks like Red Legion may be gone. Obviously, the streams go pretty long, so a lot of people need to go to bed since I started at like 1 p.m. like a fool of a chook. So we'll see if Random Nix is still here. Does not look like Red Legion is here, so we'll message Random. I'm pretty sure I see Random Nix online. I think Random's in Poland, so that's got to be late. And welcome to the Discord, guys. This is where we have all the fun times. There she goes. That's right. That's right. Share it. So Subutai just hang tight while we get your opponent. And then we have Vicious Satsuma. I think Vicious is here. Oh, okay. Random, then Vicious. So go ahead, Random, jump in. So we got two very tough opponents, Random Nix and Vicious Satsuma, for our next games if he continues his run. Random Nix says there won't be a next game. Yeah. I know it's late, guys. It's late. We're hanging on, but at least it's Friday night, you know. At least it's Friday night. Squiggles, did I miss your comment? Let me scroll up and see if I can find it. It says, it's not Krokar running, it's his mount. He's yelling at it, telling it to go back and fight. That's pretty good. He's like, get back there, you stupid T-Rex. All right, Random on the way. All right, so Random Nix should be here in a second. What maps do we want to do? Huh. The Dragon Isles. I don't want to put these poor gentlemen into the terrible maps. Do a Troll. Troll Countries. Troll Countries is a fun one, but it's kind of small. I'm going to do a best of 15 with Lotus. Loser drinks. Are you serious, Arrow? That's actually happening? You're doing a best of 15 against Lotus Moon? Do you know how long that's going to take with his playstyle? Dude, that's going to be like the most miserable thing on the planet. I mean, I don't mind playing against Kite, but fit like potentially that many games? Oh my god. You guys all messed up your sleep schedule a long time ago. No worries. One sec. Okay. Cool, so we got Random Nix in here. Says, well matched, brother. Subutai on quite a run right now. Beers on me, lads. I know, you're making... Whenever people link the beer icons, it makes me want one. Yeah. You guys should do best of 15 and like only like do kiting matchups. Yeah. Wait, Arrow. Hold on a sec, Arrow. You're playing at 5 a.m. on Sunday? You're playing in my faction war at 9. Are you planning to finish it in 4 hours? Wait, did you say Sunday? I can't quite remember. Oh my god, that's going to be quite a day of Warhammer. I guess it's a good warm-up for you, right? All right, so now Subutai will do his 3 picks and 3 bans here. I do not know what this sleep schedule thing is. Thank you guys all so much, man, today. You guys are being super generous. Yes. The Zinchian representative is here representing Zinch. All right. He picks 3. So he picks 3, you ban 1 and pick. Cool. So the players are doing that. Yes, Sunday is the faction war, guys. It's going down. Wood Elves versus Wood Elves for best of 15. Dude, that would be so miserable. Hey, Mr. Berg, thank you, man. That would be like the most awful cast ever. Well, you are playing a sub-faction. No problem, Arrow. Hey, man, if you want to. But, you know, the lady might be disappointed. There's many, you have to remember, Arrow, there's many Bretonnian fans out there who've been pining for a victory for Bretonnia. And you're one of the chosen, man. You owe it to the lady. You owe it to the lady, man. So it looks like we got a Vampire Counts Empire Norska pick from Subutai. And then Random Nix is going to go Dwarves probably and ban Norska. That's what I would do. That's actually really smart. If he goes Dwarves, bans Norska, like Dwarves against Counts is good and Dwarves hard counter Empire. So he just has to beat the Vampire Counts here. Simon Benjamin, a bit of extra for the anniversary. Don't spend it all on donuts, dude. Now I want beer and donuts. Maybe we'll order some. Simon Benjamin, thank you so much for the donation, man. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. Valkanos, I did do, I haven't posted it, but I did talk about it earlier in the stream, so. Arrow says they will get their Bretonnian victories. That's true, you and Zyphos are representing Bretonnia, so. Some fearsome foes. Kim Jisoo, yeah. Dark Elves have done pretty well in Faction Wars. They've been eliminated a couple times, but we had Hadries go pretty far with them to like the semifinals, I think, in one of the earlier ones. What do you think Grail Knights drink out of the cup water? That's not the story the Grail Guardians would tell you. That's so good. Our Wood Elf matchups, we had a Mel Gibson one earlier, yeah. And yeah, I played Dark Elves earlier on stream if you want to go back. It was we used Crone Hellebron, it was fun. Oh my god, Empire versus Dwarves? Oh man. Guys, we have an Empire Dawi matchup. Oh my god. This is something you never see. So if Subutai wins, he continues on. If Random Nix wins, the stream is over. Yeah. Oh my god, it's going to be Dwarves versus Empire. This is like so favored for Dwarves. I mean, it's Empire can win it. You know what I like to do in this matchup is use like Witch Hunters. Like Gelts with Witch Hunters. I feel like it's really strong because the Witch Hunters have insane AP value on their pistols. It's a little bit hard to protect them is the problem. I wish the Empire had another caster lord aside from Gelt, like Elspeth von Draken or you know, some character like that. Yeah, King of the Dead is playing Tomb Kings with him. Yeah, in the faction war. If you want to beat King of the Dead, you just have to play Empire against him. That's the recipe I figured out. But he'll ban them. He's clever. Subutai going in, man. Random Nix likes to meme though, so Random will probably, he's a really good player, but he'll also probably bring some memes like gyro bombers and maybe like a flame cannon or something. Yeah, we'll see. Summon the ancestor counts? Yeah, I suppose it's happening. I don't know. We'll see, guys. Man, Simon Benjamin, thank you so much. Again, you guys are just killing it. Yeah. Grenades and mass rockets, easy. So Shetland Apache with a mighty recommendation. Are you saying grenade launchers and Hellstorms? That's pretty heavy metal, dude. Falcon probably, it got a little late for him, I would imagine. So he was towards the bottom of the list, and I started at like 1. So, you know, it starts at like 10 his time or 11 his time. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It would be really cool to have like an Elspeth von Draken, you know, character, and that could ride like a Black Dragon for Empire, and then you have like, then you can use double heroes without having to use Gelt. Yeah. Egram von Horstmann, who's that? Yeah, Kim, there was a ton of good battles earlier. Meme battles, serious battles. Yeah. All right. Yes. I'm partying hard. We have a donation from Cincinnati of VA. Thank you for the 20. He says, happy anniversary, Bookie. I thought you were going to say Wookie there when I first read it. I was like, had to do a double take. Make sure to grease that mullet for your hot take. Dude, I'll grease it back so hard when we go to Third Eye Blind concert. It's not till July, but it's an early anniversary present. Yeah. I'll grease it back just for you. Maybe I'll grease it back for one of our streams and just wear like a jean jacket. Cincinnati VA, thank you, man. Hope all is well in your realm. And I will grease my mullet just for you. Mark Gaylord, happy anniversary and happy birthday. Thank you, man. Though it is not my birthday, I must remind you guys. It will be in a couple weeks. What matchup do you think is the most fun to cast? I like casting... I dislike casting I don't know. My favorite matchups are like scrap, not single entity fights, but like balanced fights, right? So when you have like a well-balanced army with like cav engagements, missile engagements, like a very dynamic battle, those are probably my favorite. I really like casting Empire games because they usually have a little bit of everything. Yeah, I think that's fun. I will, darling. Don't you worry. Lady Turin knows what's up. She knows what's going to go down. A true concert experience. So Cincinnati. Yeah, Third Eye Blind has some like kind of romantic songs. They have some good love-making songs. Oh, okay. Zinchian representative, got it. All right, so for the build here of the Dawi, do you think Total War 40k will be a thing? Ben Ryder, 100%. I really think they will. Like, after the success of this game, why would they not? Rozan, I don't know, probably on like Monday or Tuesday, whenever Sotek's free, really, because I'm free every day. He's more busy than I am. More social. So for the Dwarves and Random Nicks, it's a whole front line of blasting charges. Secondary line is going to be Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. Wow. Penta Ranger, Ulthar's Raiders, and Bugman's Rangers as well. So just a massive DACA build from the Dwarves. Like, no Slayers, no backline defense, really. Belagar Ironhammer as well. And for the Empire, let's take a look. Swordsman into the sunset. We have Boris Todbringer on foot. The Elector Count of Mindenheim is here. We have Amber Wizard on foot as well. And it looks like the last character, I think, is going to be a Jade Wizard. So yeah, getting some healing. 2 Greatswords in the back. Spearmen in reserve. More Greatswords into the sunset. Sterling's Revenge, Silver Bullets, and that is it. Oh my god, this is going to be such a weird matchup. Such a strange matchup. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel Segura knows the lyrics, yeah. Yes. And here we go. Lady Turin said he said it. The stream's getting out of control. I mean, honestly, the Dwarves obviously, I think, will be quite happy here. Blasting charges will wreck the Swordsman. The Great Swords could be an issue, though. Random didn't bring your very traditional, thunders and artillery stuff. It is a small map, so maybe this helps the Empire get into a more of a balanced game state. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Happy Festaga. No, it is. It's the Festog. Silver bullets against dwarves. Yeah, it's a good idea because the silver bullets have stock, which means the dwarves can't really shoot them until they want to be shot. And they have good AP. I mean, even 25% off 24 missile strength, as long as there's good AP values there, is good. Silver bullets are, I think, an auto-include in this matchup if you have to play it. Toddy on foot is an interesting choice. I mean, he's going to be tough to kill. He heals himself. Him and Belagar. I think Belagar would win the fight, though. Belagar will definitely beat down Toddy in a duel. Especially if he has Revenge Incarnate. Although, I don't know, because Belagar doesn't have his items. So the battle's underway. Oh my god, the dwarves switched to a mass vanguard. I didn't even notice that. And then the blasting charges tear into the Empire front lines. Oh my god, look at this swordsman just getting shreked by those blasting charges. Oh god, that's so painful. The Empire front line in shambles. Random Nicks with the mass vanguard deployment. But the greatswords are going to be an issue. Those guys will punch through. And here comes Toddy. He's like, happy Festog dwarves, and he's charging in. Do a little bit of damage. Oh, nice shield bash there. Takes out a couple, it looks like, or at least does some decent HP damage. So the Empire front line takes a massive beating from the Vanguard blasting charges across the board. But now the greatswords are in combat, and the greatswords have not taken much damage. However, the silver bullets in the back have been focused down so heavily by the Rangers. Like, powder units are typically countered by bow units, which makes them a little bit risky. Yeah. The dwarves certainly prepared for the handgunners in the back, so Sterling's Revenge and the other troops, most of the Empire army is running already, except the greatswords. And the greatswords are now in combat versus Ironbreakers, and also there's dwarf warriors with great weapons, which should be enough to win the fight. We'll see. Toddy is telling Belagar all about Festog, and Belagar's like, hey, that sounds like fun. I'll have some beers, but then Toddy's going to be running away. Obviously, he doesn't want this fight. His stats are lower, and Belagar is an angry dwarf, so there is that. So more blasting charges into the Empire front line, getting quite nasty. Empire does come back using the Feral Manticore. And it does some decent work here, but man, the dwarves are just pounding this Empire army right now. The great swords are next. If you're going to beat dwarves, you got to play, I think having some cav is essential. Because, if you just meet them in an infantry grind and, a missile trade, you're going to lose it. Oh my god. So Toddy still dueling Belagar. A little bit unfair. Davy Crockett and Toddy are kicking and biting Belagar, but Belagar, of course, very heavily armored against the Amber Wizard. And Toddy also has pretty bad AP values, so Belagar is going to be super hard to kill. Balance of power pulling more and more into the favor of the dwarves as the Great Swords run for the hills, the Jade Wizard runs for the hills, and the Proud Dowie. So apparently, Boris Todbringer must have done something to these dwarves' ancestors, or some of their cousins or something, that motivated this dwarven army to come to the Troll Country to meet Toddy. And there, the Great Swords are getting it focused down by all this focus fire here, and they're not going to have a great time. Of course, these troops here, some swordsmen coming back in, but I just don't see any way for them to get back. I mean, the Empire is just, this whole force here is just in tatters. Although there's still some great swords fighting, I suppose. Bugman's Rangers aren't slouches in combat, and if the Miners and or Dwarf Warriors pile in, it could be it. Toddy just gets whooped on by Belagar. My goodness. I mean, this is why the Empire has Cav and Monsters. They don't want to play the Dwarves game. The Amber Wizard guy is wearing a moose. He is. Yeah, it was a risky play, going to fight them in melee. But honestly, the Dwarf Vanguard really caught that Empire army off guard. It says, well played. I have been out-memed. Yeah, I mean, they both memed, all right? So I'm pretty sure Subutai wasn't bringing that build in a serious manner. Like, I think if you really want to beat dwarves, you probably bring a bunch of, Empire Knights. Like, maybe artillery spam and, spread them out. I don't know. I know, Daniel. The Third Eye Blind is very catchy. So, the meme battle is concluded. Random Nyx is my savior this day. And the King of the Hill has concluded. I was able to get 8 wins, and we did it, man. We did it. We did it. All right, guys. Did you know that putting a Lord or Hero in a unit actually protects the unit? Not the Lord, despite what your instincts will tell you. Oh, is that in Warhammer Fantasy? Yeah. That's going to be GG for today. Thank you all for playing. It was an absolute blast. Remember, we'll be having more King of the Hills early next week, and players who played today will need to make room for some new players to play. So we'll be having our sign-up system with randomization, so it should be nice and fair to all of you guys. Don't you worry. But on that note, thank you to the mods for helping out. You guys were aces as always. And no foul Slanesh bots or other infiltration going on. So thank you guys for your vigilance and your persistence and always being here. Couldn't do it without you guys. And then, man, so many donations because of our glorious Lady Turin and I having our 2-year anniversary tomorrow. We had donations from Mark Gaylord, Cincinnati VA, Simon Benjamin going deep, Valnir, Adam V, Aerocrastic, the ever-chosen himself donating, Alex V, Garland Green, Professor Screweyes, Rando Howard, Ruben Bunskoke, Jonex 7B, Garland Green, Brian Dixon, Horace Heresy, 1982. Sounds like a dystopian novel. Garland Green, multiple donations, dude. Thank you so much. Adam V, Bad West. We had DB, King Agizal, Titanius, Ice Power Total War, AI, or Al, couldn't quite tell, Mac Perfid, and King Agizal again. We have some new members on the channel as well, looks like. Thank you guys so much. It was a blast of a stream. GG. Make sure to tune in Sunday. Yes, make sure to tune in Sunday. So it's Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be having our faction war, and it's a pretty serious competition. It's a lot of really good players, and I'm quite curious to see if we can get some serious Bretonnian play, because now we have Aerocrastic and Zyphos on Bretonia. I'm curious to see how far they can get in the tournament. Maybe even win it. Who knows, for the lady. Horace Heresy, 1982. Thanks for the games tonight, mate. You're very welcome. Hopefully we made your Friday night a little bit more engaging and, helped you pass the time in these dire times. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to go hang out with my smoking hot wife. And that is it. And also, I'll grease my mullet for you guys. Don't worry. It's gonna be nice and greasy, I'm sure. All right. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate your support. We'll be back with Faction War on Sunday. Most likely on Monday or Tuesday, we'll be following up with another head-to-head campaign with Sotek and then more King of the Hills, which will be good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Stay safe. And until next time.